Moment of truth. I was dancing. I didn't mean to hit the music. You guys didn't even get the full countdown because I was trying to get Kristen's attention because it looks like she's like texting or something, or she's like promoting this on Instagram. And I was like dancing really hardcore to the countdown music. And then I accidentally hit the mouse pad and it went to my intro music. So I am so excited about tonight, you guys. I'm just like in the best mood ever today. Probably kind of a silly mood, so who knows what may happen tonight. But I want to draw your attention to the ticker down below. We both, Kristen, a Rural Squirrel, and I both have giveaways tonight. As soon as Kristen hits 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, guys, she is 35 subscribers away. Is this incredible or what? So I asked her, because you guys who are also fellow YouTubers know what it is to need your watch hours. I mean, you might hit 1,000, but your watch hours may be totally off. I was like, how are you on watch hours? And she's right there. Like, so her hitting 1,000 tonight is gonna mean something. That'll be awesome. And I had some people already let me know that they didn't know about Kristen's channel before this collaboration that we're doing right now. So I'm excited to introduce you guys to a friend of mine, someone she's super active, not only on YouTube, like you see her in everyone's chats. She's always like contributing her knowledge. She's always contributing to whatever the host is speaking about. But then over on Instagram, she and I were talking before this, and she's got like 6,000 followers or something over on Instagram, and she posts a lot of content over there. If you like my positive and smiling attitude or any positivity on YouTube, you're really gonna like her, guys. So I'll go ahead and bring her in, and then we'll say hi to some people in the chat. But I want you guys to meet my friend Kristen.
Hi. I'm so excited. You made me sound so sweet. That's very nice. But before we even go any further, I want to say thank you so much. I'm so grateful to like get to hang out with you. I'm just like myself excited.
I know we tried to hang out, what was it, a couple weeks ago, and I wasn't really saying a whole lot very publicly about being very sick, because I hate to tell people that I'm sick, because like people will have planned your funeral before you know it. So I don't ever tell people that I'm sick. But the week that you were in St. Louis is the week I had like 101 fever the whole week. And
I felt so bad too, because I'm like, you're fine. Come on, let's go. Come to Denver, wherever. Let's just go hang out. So
yeah, I was totally laid up in bed most of the day. But yeah, so Kristen came through St. Louis, which is like 3 hours one way from me, you guys, but it is at least still in the same state.
Yeah, that's right. Because I'm normally like 14 hours from there. So
yeah, and I've never been to Colorado, so I may have to take you up on the offer to head to Denver sometime soon. So so then tell them, outside of being from Denver, tell everybody here just a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I'm, a mom and a thrifter, and I've been on eBay since 1997, and on Instagram for a couple of years. And I just thought that this YouTube thing was like, that'd be fun. So I'm trying that, and I'm a Gigi.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So my oldest grandchild is the same age as your youngest.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, they're so sweet. Israel's in kindergarten right now. Is she in kindergarten?
He won't be in kindergarten until this next fall.
Gotcha. They're so sweet. Oh my gosh, my son's like in love with me, and just at that age, they're so perfect and precious. So
I'm in love with them. They're amazing.
So sweet.
Yeah.
We are going to say hi to a few people in the chat, but then as I'm saying hi to guys, if you have questions for Kristen tonight, right now, at any point, you guys let us know. We're going to be updating this ticker also, and we'll show you here soon. Maybe at like the halfway point, we'll show you what the giveaways are, but I don't think it's even going to take to the halfway point. There's 39 people in the chat right now. Surely some of you guys have subs. So Santa is here. Santa, I know him.
That's I know him.
And the Garbage Monster says, Santa, is that really you? Garbage Monster, I was listening to Obadi Beatles today, and I was thinking about you and the fellas that you were jamming out with the night that you were trying to get them to play that song, I think. Chris is here. Hello. I know. He says the God or the good. And I tried to change it. Did I not try to change it, Kristen?
No, I watched her try.
He wouldn't let me change it. And I was like, you know what? We're going on because I didn't want to make you guys wait. But anyone could have told me that all day long over on Instagram, by the way. It's me. Swamp Picker's here. Hello. Elizabeth Lott is here. Sherry Loving, so glad to see you. Love Kristen's channel, she says. So these are fans. These are friends of yours.
Yeah, I'm so grateful for them. They're just they've been so super supportive.
That's awesome. Sarah says she just can't wait for this.
That's my girl.
Ventures Tracy is here. Hello, all you beautiful people. And Tracy's been putting out some great content.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
that weird doll. She's like, do you guys like weird dolls? I'm like,
yeah, I do. And I don't think that they're weird. And I think those dolls were beautiful.
I think that's amazing that there has got to be somebody out there that loves that stuff. So
I sell those for sure. Grammy Sally 8 is here.
That's my mom.
This is your mom. Hello, that's my mom. Man, that's awesome that she's here. I'm super excited that you're here, Sally. So her name's Sally?
Yeah.
Sally, we're happy to have you here. John Bama Picking and Grinning is here. My dad, Gene Phillips, is here. Eric Hughes, we're glad that you're here. And Angela's Heartland Resell. Where at in the Heartland? I would have to know. I mean, they consider where I'm at the Heartland. So Schlott 2001 is here.
Yeah, that's my sister-in-law.
Oh, nice. You have to say that name nice and slowly. I'm thinking that some of these people that don't have pictures, they must not be YouTubers. They must be here just to hang out, huh? Love Kristen, already here, or already a subscriber, but here for support. That's super sweet. My husband is here. Drew Strickland is here, you guys. Emily Cunningham. Eric Hughes is here and just subscribed.
Thank you.
Judy Lott. Did I already say Judy Lott? I said Elizabeth.
No,
right?
but that is my mother-in-law. And every time that I do anything, she's like promoting it, putting it out on Facebook, doing everything she can. So she's been amazing.
That is so awesome. Christopher I Buy Chit is here and he got the cape. He and I did the coolest trade ever. I had a cape from the 60s. Kristen, he said in I think it was my live listing that he was hanging out in, and I was listing it. He said, I love that cape. It reminds me of my mom and I want to hang it in my eBay room.
Oh, that's cool.
Around about the same time, he found some cool Chanel silk scarves.
Oh,
and we did a trade.
That sounds like an even trade to me. That's awesome.
I was like, you know what? This is incredible. This is awesome. So I can't wait to wear that scarf. Hey, what's going on, Baldy pal? Eblis Reseller is here. SSK promo. Oh no, Mr. Bill. She says, I'm right between you two and she's in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Oh, then she probably goes to Junk Stock. Do you go to Junk Stock in Omaha? I go there too.
Cool.
We lived in Omaha for a little bit. Lincoln's a nice town.
Is Nebraska the only state separating us? Missouri, Nebraska, Colorado?
Well, no. Depending on which way you go, it's probably Kansas.
No, Kansas is south of Nebraska.
Yeah, but aren't you down south Missouri?
Oh, you mean if I cut up straight that way? I see what you're saying. You're saying. We'll have a geography lesson later all about this.
Okay.
Nash says hi to his Gigi. Hi, Nash.
Oh, my sweet boy.
Say hi to Nash. He's got to hear his name.
Nash, how are you, sweet boy?
Kim D is here. My friend Heather Jordan is here. Yay. Hi, Heather. She's not a reseller. She just come here because she loves me. Kim's Pick is here. Ed, the reselling writer. Terry Lovin. 1987 Ventures Tracy says, Kristen, I watch your videos all the time, and they are mostly bins videos. Do you do yard sales and other sourcing?
So yard sales are kind of hard for me out here because there's not a lot of people that do a lot of yard sales. And if they do, they are one side of town and the other. So I'm just outside of Denver, between Denver and Boulder. So there's a lot of driving for that. There's not a lot of estate sales. And if you do get to an estate sale, they're kind of pricey. And having been to the bins so much, it's really hard to go to sometimes like a retail.
Yeah. Because like it's more than 25 cents for a t-shirt.
Yeah. My average purchase price for an item for me is like 83 cents.
Wow.
So
And you were kind of like born for the bins because like you have a really good eye for details for like quality whenever you pick up an item and you're like, "Ooh, yeah, that's good." And you grab it and then sure enough it's like Escada or St. John or Gucci or, you know, something crazy ridiculous, but not everybody can like walk into the bins and see that kind of stuff. So you're kind of made for the bins.
I love digging in the bins. Oh my gosh. I feel like, you know how old ladies like to walk on the beach and pick up seashells. I feel like that's what I'm doing is I'm just at the beach picking up seashells and I'm, you know, digging in garbage basically.
$100 seashells.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Just wear gloves when you pick up these seashells.
I don't wear
Patricia's
gloves.
no? Okay,
No.
okay.
You gotta be able
Hi,
to
Patricia.
feel the quality of
No, no,
stuff.
no. I made that mistake once and I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna take off my gloves because this one is all fabric and I have to feel the quality. I need to know if there's cashmere. I need to know if there's silk. I need
Yes.
to know what the wet thing inside this comforter is."
Oh, well, if it gets wet, you just move on and then you go wash your
Girl,
hands.
I felt so sick. That was at the St. Louis bins, the one underneath the overpass.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was like, "Oh, why did I smell it?"
Oh, it's just yeah, you get but then you go wash your hands and you get back to digging, but if you feel that cashmere in that wool I flipped over a big rug one time, felt something super soft, went to go throw it away because it was just like a beanie cap, and I was like, "Ah, beanie, they won't you don't bring a whole lot of money for a beanie," but then I that might be cashmere. It was Louis Vuitton. Found a Louis Vuitton beanie in the bins underneath, like, rugs and other gross stuff, but, you know,
I probably would have kept that because I wear a beanie in the winter. I would have kept that one.
I'm not very good with hats, and I didn't mind having the I think it was 225 I sold it for. I'll sell it.
Oh, nice. Patrick Murphy's here and telling you guys to light up the thumbs up. As a reminder, if you're just joining us, that we are posting all throughout the night Kristen's link in the chat. And guys, she was only 35 subs away. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Whoops. Hang on, hang on. You guys don't spoil it and tell me how many, okay? They probably already looked. And I'm trying to just get back to YouTube home real quick. You can see me, but I can't see you right now. So no making silly faces at me. Oh,
There's some really cool names in here. The organizer reseller, I think I saw them earlier in a chat. It was neat to talk to her.
okay. I got to change the banner. I have to change the banner.
So Sherry Loving's in there. That's my aunt, and she goes to the bins with me all the time, and she's in a lot of my videos. She's in there. Hey, Aunt Sherry.
Only 24 away. That's pretty insane.
It's nuts.
Tammy A, hello. I'm glad that you're here. Organizer Reseller. Yeah, that is a pretty cool name. Hi, Rachel from the UK. I remember you from Night's Life when you were on Saturday Night Live. You were great. Thank you so much. I thought about telling you, but then again, I was the one that told you about Central. Oh, also, I forgot the P. And then, yeah, it's just, and I forgot to put the link in. Adam, I never mind you guys telling me if there's an error. Jesse Shops is here. There's some positive, sweet, positive energy. You know, I think it would be so fun to have Jessie on this show one Friday night.
Ooh, I'd be up
She
for
doesn't
that.
stay up very late. So if I can like maybe send her a monster or something.
Just have a coffee real quick before you get on.
Yeah. How do you pronounce this? Sayab? Sayab?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I feel like you're saying it prettier than I am.
Oh, well, I know the guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's super cool. That's great. Thank you.
I love your smile, Kristen. Your smile alone is enough energy for the whole show. You could not say anything and just be like smiling the whole time.
Yeah, my cheeks.
I know. Like when I sold real estate still, I would leave a showing and I'm like, oh, my face just hurts because I would walk around for several hours and I like people and I would just be smiling and talking to them the whole time. But then by the end of the day, like your face hurts.
You got a face workout. I have been like this for 2 weeks since we've talked about this. I'm like,
so great.
It's so exciting.
I thought about last week asking you if you wanted to jump in. I was like, I won't do that to her, not last minute like that. That's so funny. Believable Blessings is here, and Casey Wilson, Danielle Yard Sales and Dreams, in a box in the garage. I just love that name so much.
That's a great name.
Emily Cunningham. I'm trying to scroll through here because I want to get to the bottom and address the things that you guys are actually talking about. Nebraska touches Missouri. Yes, I did know that part. Thank you for telling me. Oh, I was going to say about Nebraska. Did you know that Nebraska is where Kool-Aid was invented?
in Hastings. I did know that.
How? No one that I share that with ever knows that.
Because when you stop at the like the rest area in Hastings, they will give you a packet of Kool-Aid. We travel
Okay.
like a lot. We lived in Omaha for a little while, and so
We want to go to Utah, and then so Colorado would be really cool to go to. So if we ever head out that way, we might have to hit you up if you travel
yes,
too. I mean, you guys sound like you're adventurers. You said you ordered a Subaru. I mean,
yeah. Well, you almost have to have a Subaru in Colorado, but we were in well, I was in 17 different bins locations last year, so
you are made for YouTube too.
love this stuff.
Girl, you're so good at this. Sherry Loving has a question. Do you find better name brands in different areas? I'm guessing that they're thinking like, is there one area that like you find, oh, I always find good stuff when I'm in St. Louis or when I'm in Nebraska or wherever?
So that's a super great question, Sherry. Yeah, I think that I'm really fortunate that I live in Colorado, and there is a lot. I mean, there's 3 different bins locations in Denver, and every time I go, I find a Bolo item.
Like within minutes of you?
Yeah.
So when you asked me if I wanted to meet at the bins and I was like, Kristen, it's a 3-hour drive, you were probably like, what?
No, that's cool because where I grew up, we had to drive 45 minutes for a head of lettuce. So
Oh,
I mean,
gotcha.
I
Okay.
understand the driving thing, but you know, Phoenix
Yeah.
is really good. Reno was great. Olympia, Washington was fabulous.
Have you ever got to thrift in Sedona? You brought up Arizona.
So they don't have a bins there. They used to have one in Flagstaff, but it's closed. We tried to
I
go.
went to one thrift store in Flagstaff once, and it was like not stellar.
Yeah. Yeah. We didn't get a chance to do a whole lot of thrifting when we were in Sedona because it was at Christmas, so everything was closed. But I would be all about going back to go see that. There is a little thrift store in Aspen, that I mean, everything in there is just Gucci and Versace. And
Where's that at?
in Aspen, it is amazing. And it's just
Okay,
a little community
I'll
one.
just go there. Let's go there.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's just go there. You know, shop personally, not necessarily just.
Okay. Yes.
You can get like Prada pants for $20.
Oh, nice. Elizabeth wants to know, do either of us go dumpster diving? I don't. Do you?
I wouldn't be against it.
No,
but
I wouldn't be against it. I would need someone to go with, and I would need a place worth dumpster diving at because here all you're gonna find is raccoons.
yeah, no, I haven't actually. Well, that's okay. Yes, but only for bubble wrap and stuff like that. I haven't necessarily pulled anything out. Sherry Loving is in the chat, and she has pulled out some amazing stuff out of the dumpster. So I think
Really?
Oh my gosh, is Profit Monsters in here?
Yes. So Drew is clearly impersonating me here. So give me your best Rachel Strickland opening impression of "Hey resellers." Do your best.
Hey resellers. I jump in like that anyway too. I'd be like, hi.
I jump into people's chat all the time and I'm like, hey friends, or hey beautiful or something. And I'm like, no, I need to always jump in and say, hey resellers. It's kind of my thing. That's what my merch should say. Hey resellers.
Yes, you need merch.
Be good. Katie is here and excited to see you. And Courtney Bolo Buddies is here, you guys.
Oh, this is so cool. I'm like having a little bit of fangirl right now. This is so cool.
Oh, too much broken glass. The flex with that beanie sale. Oh, the Louis Vuitton one. Yeah, that's crazy. Emily asked, what city have you had the best luck at finding designer things? I'd say Aspen from what you were talking about, huh?
Well, yeah, I mean, definitely. But I mean, it wasn't a bins, but I've had good luck at St. Louis. I've had good luck. I just, I found Gucci shoes there. I found the Chloe shoes recently there.
That was in St. Louis. I knew when you posted that, I was like, they should have just went with the 101 Fever and bought you for the Chloe shoes. What size are those shoes?
I think they're a 9. Yeah.
Okay, they wouldn't fit me. They wouldn't fit. That's good though. When I find designer stuff, it's good if it doesn't fit.
Well, definitely.
Kristen says, have you been to the Colorado Springs bins? I shop that one occasionally. I was curious if the Denver bins were better. Hey, Hoogs.
Yeah. Yeah, so I have been to the Colorado Springs bins, and I have a couple of videos about going there, and they're pretty good. There's a guy that's there, I think his name is Mile High Hustle. He does like a lot of vintage t-shirts and stuff, and he pulls out like holy grails every day.
Really? In Denver?
In the Colorado Springs bins.
Oh, so everyone, 72 people in the chat, we're going to Denver, or we're going to the Colorado everything. We're gonna forget Utah, okay? Because they already told
fun too.
But they already told the DI about the pricing, and you see the prices are going up all the time.
Utah was weird. It was graduated pricing. Like it depended on how many pounds you bought. The more pounds you bought, the cheaper it got.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Helen Fleming just subscribed to you. Believable Blessings just subscribed. Let's see. Yes, get Jessie on the show. Send her some jelly beans and she'll be good. Jelly beans it is. I sent her some popcorn and New Kids on the Block VHS, but then I was reading the comments and Jessie, of all people, doesn't have a VCR.
What?
I know what my next package to Jessie's going to be. A daggum VCR.
Daggum.
Chad is here. Hello, Chad. Okay, here's a question for you. Have you ever gotten into a fight at the bin since you've been to so many?
No. No. I steer clear of drama. And I want everybody, there is enough stuff out there for everybody. I have nothing that I'm going to get in a fight over. I have like gone to pick something up before and people have knocked me over to get to it. But
to get to what you were holding or to get to something else?
Yeah, there was this guy and he picked up a vintage suitcase and he picked it up and moved it out of the way and he kind of clicked it open. And when he opened it and I'm standing behind sorting my stuff, he opened it and there was tons of vintage like single stitch t-shirts. And I was like, he threw it to the side. So I went to go, I was like, and I said, excuse me. And I moved over and he was fine. And then this lady that was on the other side of him jumped over him and was like tackling me to get to these vintage t-shirts. So I was like, oh, okay.
That's insane.
I have videotaped fights before, but I've never been in a fight.
Your friend sent us a super chat. Goodwill to the moon. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Sayab. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Sayab. They're on vacation. That's so exciting.
Oh, that's a beautiful name. Is that an Indian name?
Yeah. He's from that area of the world. And
gotcha. That's what it sounded like. Maybe Indian style.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And they're on vacation and watching us. You guys serious rock star MVPs. I dumpster dove today for a bubble wrap and wanted to grab the Formica counter in there, but wasn't strong enough. Oh,
you got to take people with you. You got to have a lookout man.
We need to go together somewhere. Little Miss Q is here. We were just talking about her and how awesome she is.
Yes.
So she had a good whatnot auction tonight. I watched Miss Q. We have a serious no phone, no screen policy during dinner, and I kept you on during dinner even. I turned it all the way down, but I kept it on.
So didn't you apply to be on Whatnot?
Yeah, they don't like me. They don't want me.
I applied and they said they haven't said anything. They've just like ignored
There's like
me.
5 people auctioning on there tonight. I'm like, it's Friday night. There's only 5 live auctions, but you won't approve my whatever. I'm not honestly in a hurry, to get one more iron in the fire, but
yeah.
So I'm gonna try to again, seriously this time, scroll to the bottom, you guys. So I wanted you to see that you're only 7 subs away.
Oh my gosh, this is nuts.
So let me see. I think I can paste this. I'm going to paste Kristen, her YouTube link is in the description right now, you guys. So as soon as we get to 1,000, I'm going to show them what I'm giving away real quick. Okay. So I bought this. I wasn't sure if I was going to resell it or if I was going to redesign it. I talked to you guys last week about some of my vintage redesign stuff. This is the coolest vintage Wrangler shirt I have ever thrifted. It's yellow. It has roses on it. And not only does it have pearl snap buttons, I wonder if I can get close enough to show you. The pearl snap buttons have a W in a rope. Look at that.
Those are so cool.
Oh my gosh. This shirt
so nice.
is amazing. And I'm going to give it away to somebody. I don't even know how. How am I going to do a giveaway? We'll figure it out. As soon as Kristen gets to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to give away my beloved Wrangler pearl
I love
snap
that.
button.
That Yellowstone vibe is so popular right now too.
Oh, yeah, especially in Colorado. Like, you guys are all hipsters.
Yeah.
You're only 4 away. Oh my gosh.
Oh
Show
my
them what
God.
you're giving away. Show them the cool stuff that
Okay.
you have to give away.
T-shirt.
That is so
T-shirt.
cute. Did you design your logo?
My daughter, Emily, who's in the chat, she helped
so
design.
good.
So a T-shirt.
Emily, you did a good job.
And a sticker.
I love it. I need one of your stickers. Where's your merch available?
My link tree.
Okay.
Which
I'll
is
check
in
it out.
my YouTube description, whenever your video descriptions, and then it's also on my Instagram.
Oh, I never put my whole link tree in my YouTube description. I do put a link to my eBay store, and if you haven't already signed up, Kristen, for the eBay Partner Network, it's kind of like, have you signed up?
Yes, that's like passive income. It's wonderful.
Yeah, especially if you are a reseller who also does YouTube or ever links to your store and you're not doing the eBay Partner Network, you need to. It's called EPN. You can just Google eBay Partner Network, use the same credentials that you use to sign into eBay. But every time that someone clicks, it's no different than the Amazon affiliate program. You get between 1% and 3% of whatever their purchase is, even if it's not the thing that you clicked or that they clicked on. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
That is so exciting. You guys don't stop now, because we all know how YouTube is and how they like to take away a few. So don't stop now. Keep subscribing.
I'm so excited. Thank you guys so
Oh my gosh, that's killer. Someone's getting, was it the Wrangler shirt that did it, or that cool squirrel sticker?
Oh, it was the Wrangler shirt for sure.
This is so cool. It's a size large. Like, it would have fit me too. But
oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, you guys keep subbing for sure. Y'all, look how happy they are for you.
I'm so grateful, you guys. This is nuts.
They're like, yay, she made it. That's awesome. Congratulations. I love everything about this community.
Yeah.
They want to see tears.
Yeah, I can't. I wore mascara for my mom would be like, hey, Mom, are you proud? I wore makeup for you guys.
Speaking of what you're wearing, give them a little close look at this amazing cardigan that you have.
Yeah. I stalked it online, and I wanted it so bad. Finally broke down and bought it. And then I saw it at a thrift store in Boulder on a consignment shop, and I was like, I want that. It was hanging up on the wall. I said, I want it. So
wait, did you order it online before you saw it at the thrift store?
And then turned around and sold and sent it right back. I did.
I love it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that you were stalking something online and you got to thrift it.
And then the thrift world brought it into my
that is crazy good. Yeah. Lori said she just got here and just subbed to you. Guys, I'm so excited about that. I saw Sing It, Chris. What's Chris singing? I'm so excited.
Okay, yes. Pointer Sisters. Yep. You have that cassette, don't you?
What?
You have that cassette, don't you?
Oh, I'm sure that I do. Timothy Martin is here, you guys, and big get well wishes and prayers for him because he had a back surgery today.
Are you kidding? Oh my gosh, positive vibes to you. I hope you're doing good.
I know, that's a lot. I know. Stock the best deal. Grammy said, yeah, I'm proud, sissy. You look beautiful.
That's fine. She wanted me to wear my hair down. I was like, no.
While everyone's in such a good mood, loving you so much, Kristen, why don't we talk about something good that happened on eBay this week? So this is the good, you guys. Tell me something good that happened.
Well, my average eBay sale, individual sale, is up like 27% or something like that. So most of my sales have been $25 or more. So that was the goal for this year so far. And yay, that is happening.
That's perfect.
Yeah. And I had my first viewer sale.
Oh, wow. Well, now that you're a superstar, that's going to happen a lot more often. Just kidding.
So I was at the St. Louis bins and picked up a Lacoste seersucker jacket. had to do a lot of washing to it, talked about it, and then she saw it on the video and was like, I love it. She made an offer and perfect.
So she went to your store. That's perfect. That's like such a nice way to do it, because it's always so hard if someone contacts me before I've listed something. I'm like, ooh, now I'm like, should I price it? Like, where do I price it now that I know the person that's interested in it? And it always makes it so weird.
I still price it. I would still price it. I mean, it's not like I do this often, but I mean, I would still price it whatever the market is.
Yeah.
And then I put a best offer on all of my listings, so they can make an offer, and I'm happy to look at any offer. I don't get all like mad or wound up about low offers because I have such a good, return on my investment on most things anyway. Oh my gosh, eBliss. Hey, I just met these guys. I was just there at their warehouse yesterday.
Nice. They said that you're just such a fun, positive person.
We did have a good time. We had a good talk. You should check them out. They have the coolest like business concept. It's a great idea.
Nice. Everyone says that they really love your energy. And Trevor's here for real this time. Hey folks. Hey Trevor.
Oh, I see him on Instagram too. Oh, hi.
Oh, he's great. And his wife Lindsay may pop in. She created a YouTube just so she could pop in one night. Timothy said that he made 4 sales today from the hospital.
That's great. I mean, isn't it awesome that that's our job, that we can be on vacation or recovering and still be able to make money?
Yeah, that's crazy. Organizer Reseller, I think the conversion is or like £1 is $1.39 US. Is that right? Oh, it's so funny. So the other day we're watching A Knight's Life.
Yeah.
And my husband and I are watching, and then we're like, what's the difference in, I don't understand this. Sometimes they say quid instead of a pound. Are they like, I thought they were all in the same area. And so I literally went and Googled it, and it's the same as if we said a dollar or a buck. Quid is like slang. It's slang.
See, that's good to know, because I would have been like,
yes, because he'll be like, oh, the chat seems to think that this is worth about 30 pounds. And he's like, I think I could get 30 quid for this. And I'm like, well, what's the conversion between a pound and a quid?
Yeah. What country is that from again? I don't know. What?
Right? And I'm like, where's a quid from? Right. And then Drew and I looked at each other and we're like, the telly is rubbish.
That's funny. They were talking about being in Scotland today, and they said I love listening to them talk, just having them on in the background, because it's just neat to hear them talk.
They could say anything and it sounds intelligent.
Yeah.
And I would do it. I'd be like, oh, is that the key to get sales? Okay.
Yeah. Somebody said, oh, it's 5 Celsius somewhere. I was like, oh yeah, is that good? I don't know.
Yeah. Drew brings up a good point. If you smash the like button, you guys are guaranteed to sell something or your money back for whatever it costs you to watch this. So I'm not paying your internet bill. Don't try to be sneaky. We're not paying your internet bill. So correct me if I'm wrong, but you are a Rural Squirrel everywhere across all social platforms, right?
Okay. A Rural Squirrel, an A in the front of it. Yeah. A Rural Squirrel.
So you guys remember to keep A in front of it.
Yeah.
And do you want to explain your name to people that are inevitably wondering why you're a Rural Squirrel?
Yeah. Well, first, it's just fun to say, but I liked it that it was a little bit ambiguous. I could be a boy, I could be a girl, I could be a hair salon, I could be a barbecue joint, I could, I liked it that it could be a lot of different things. And although I like follow so many YouTubers and Instagram people, and they'll be like Cincinnati Picker and Pittsburgh Picker, all those really cool names, and where they're at. But I'm kind of nomadic and mobile, so I wanted to have a name that could be anywhere.
Gotcha. That's perfect.
It's just fun to say.
It is fun to say, a Rural Squirrel, and it lent itself to a really cool logo. Show them your logo again, in case I didn't get to see that earlier. That you said your daughter,
yes,
designed it. Yeah, that's really cool. That's beautiful.
You did it on Canva.
Oh, on Canva. Wow. Yeah, that's beautiful. That looks super great. Christopher is here. Hello, Christopher, and thank you for announcing your presence with the most amazing super chat ever. No surprise that wonderful Rachel is always helping lift up others and helping reach goals. Amazing. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
So grateful. I love his name too.
I like it, but I can't say it, but I try to say it and just slow it way down.
Slow it way down. Yeah.
Mr. Barcelot is here. Hello.
Hey, barbecue. Maybe.
Squirrel barbecue.
Next time. So a couple people that, it seems like if it's in the chat, people will stop and be like, wait, a rural squirrel. Rinzi did that the other day whenever he was on in that chat with dealing with Dalton.
Yeah.
Wait, back up. Somebody's name is a rural squirrel. So then they talked about my name for like 3 minutes. I was like, oh my gosh, they're talking about me.
That's cool. You just need to have that name repeated in people's heads. And then when they see it, they're like, oh yeah, I've heard about her. Oh yeah, that's cool. Hello to beautiful resellers. Thank you so much. Very sweet of you to say. My eBay store has a squirrel logo. Oh, okay. Well, I could see that with that last name.
Maybe we're related.
I could see that for sure. Where's Eddie? He usually eats these things. Christmas vacation quote. Oh, not recently, Clark. He heard squirrels were high in cholesterol.
We are.
Oh, that's so funny. Gino's here. Hey, Gino.
This is
Kristen, if you are not subscribed to Gino's channel, oh my gosh, he is so fun. You need to subscribe. You guys all need to subscribe to Gino Finds.
What is
He's
it?
just like, it's just Gino Finds. This is his YouTube channel. He's just so positive, and he is like ridiculously good at editing, and the way he puts a video together, like his call to action to get people to subscribe to the channel is hands down the best I've ever seen.
Well, now I gotta check it out.
I won't tell you what it is because I want you to be like surprised, but it's in every video. It's just so good. Yes, Gino does a really good job. So you guys,
it's hard. This has been like learning a whole new language for me because this was not something that I just do. I'm not real techie and stuff. So learning all this has been. My kids are probably like, oh, Mom, quit.
What do you use to edit?
Just the one that comes on the Mac, the iMovie.
No, I'm not on Mac, but iMovie.
Oh yeah, iMovie.
Gotcha.
I'm learning so many cool things.
What's the one grailed item that you haven't found yet?
Spell. Haven't found Spell at all. I keep thinking that I'm gonna see it, and I just don't.
It's a clothing brand?
It is, yeah.
Is it an Anthropologie thing?
No, it's a designer brand, I guess, but
why is it your grail?
Because you see things that other people pick up and they have those label pictures that they all put on and they're like, I found this.
You're like, well, I haven't found that.
I've never found mother jeans. Now, it isn't like I'm
not your mother's jeans.
Taking them out, but I've never seen just mother.
Just mother, okay.
Yeah, I've been with people when they have found it. I missed it, but
I've never found Tory Burch flats, and I was with my friend Alicia, who's literally on the phone with her mom when we walk in the thrift store. Not even a reseller at the time, but she's getting into it, and she just casually looks down and picks up Tory Burch flats. I'm like, you're not even trying. You're on the phone.
I just sold Tory Burch flats this week.
Oh, that's so funny. So what's been your single highest selling item? Let me answer that first and give you a second to think because I know mine right off the bat. Mine was a set of silverware that I sold for $1,000 plus $12 shipping, and I paid $10 for it. It was Alvin Sterling.
Gosh, that's really good.
Yeah, I sold it for $1,000 to someone in Florida.
What was yours? $1,000 sale. The bins, you can get linen pricing, and that's like pillows and blankets and stuff. I picked up a Pendleton blanket and found out that it was like a limited edition. It had like sugar skulls and stuff on it. Brand new. It was brand new. It'd never been washed. It was in perfect condition. And I bet
you find so much Pendleton in Colorado. You crunchy hippies. Go ahead with your story.
I like Pendleton. Yeah. I think I got $4.65 for it, and I was
Wow.
thrilled because, I mean, I paid less than $1 for it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's stellar. I love that.
I did send
Um,
them a quilt, though, that I haven't listed or haven't sold yet, and I had it appraised, and it was appraised for $2,100
for a quilt?
for a quilt.
I have someone trying to sell me like I don't know, 15 quilts right now for basically whatever I'll give her for them. Should I buy the stupid quilts? I just don't like quilts. I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask the 5 resellers if I should buy them.
Yes, you should check, but people are
I've
buying
looked at
them.
them. I'm just like, quilts aren't exciting to me. But Courtney has a good point. You guys, after the live, if you want to check out one of Kristen's videos, we could get her to her watch hours very, very quickly. She could make making tens of dollars on YouTube like the rest of us.
Tens of dollars. I'm just having fun with it. I am just
It's a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh, Trevor's talking about how fun my Instagram was today and that I enjoyed the great outdoors. I did. I won't talk about any of my activities so that this video stays monetized, but if you guys want to see the unspeakable things I did, then check out my Instagram. How do you know what designer brands to look for are popular if someone isn't a fashionista?
you
What is your answer?
you just like learn them, if there's you just have to study it, and if you
You're
want to know
right.
about stuff, you have to research it and look it up. And honestly, when you're at a thrift store or at the bins or at grandma's house, wherever, if you feel it and it feels like it's good quality, I'm curious about everything though. I'll look anything up. If I see something weird or pretty or whatever, I'll just let's see. Like that tool that you found at the or Drew found at the thrift store that day, and you just looked it up.
Mm-hmm.
I get curious about stuff and look it up, and you're
Yep.
like, what? It's worth how much?
The action figure that I saw for $2 and Google lensed it and it sold for $55 within 2 days of listing it with a broken thumb.
Yeah. And then whenever you find that thing and you're like, oh, Tory Burch, catalog that, remember that. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Say those brands out loud if you need to. Like, watch a lot of YouTube videos. And like my friend Alicia, same friend, found St. John the other day. She was in St.
That's
Louis
too.
and she found like 3 things of St. John. She sends me a picture and she goes, Rachel, if it wasn't for you, I would have thought this was St. John's Bay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
And she's like, it's because you told me what to look for.
a girl that her name is Sarah Harms, she follows all of my stuff and comments and everything. She's just the sweetest girl. She sent me a message on Instagram and was like, I didn't know anything about Pendleton, and I just found this Pendleton board shirt, and it's a vintage board shirt, and it just is adorable. And she paid like $3 for it. It's a $50, $60, $75 shirt.
Holy cow. That's awesome. Yeah, Pendleton's really good.
Mm.
Donatella Bottolino is in the chat, you guys. Her name's fun to say, huh?
Yes.
Thumbs up, everyone. Great energy, ladies. Thank you so much. And thank you for the super chat. That's awesome. She's so sweet. I was watching her daughter play beach volleyball earlier live on YouTube.
That sounds so cool. I want to know more about her.
Okay, so she has like
in there somewhere.
Her channel is an auction channel, and I mean, they auction practically 24 hours a day. You can almost always be rest assured that she or T or someone that's on with them, one of them is auctioning all the time, and really good stuff.
Well, I want to see that volleyball.
Yes, and so one of her daughters plays the college beach volleyball, and so she streams when her kids are doing stuff too. It was a lot of fun. I was like, oh yeah, get it. Oh, good save. And
that's the next dream job. If this wasn't the dream job, that would be the dream job.
Really, beach volleyball?
Yes.
Or any volleyball.
Any volleyball.
Nice.
I do squeal in Pendleton too.
Oh, yeah. And Patricia says she knows a lot about quilts and she could help. I actually make quilts. Okay. I might need to check this out. Oh, Drew says, what about those tapes? Okay, my good has been these tapes, you guys.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. So if you're not aware, I don't have one handy. I never have stuff handy. You guys know what a cassette tape looks like. Everyone here is older than 12. So I found these vintage cassette tapes, like sealed, and I bought them for 25 cents. I bought like 30 of them or something. And then I went back the next week and a half later and bought 32 more that they just brought out. So all of these were like 90s rap, 25 cents a piece. And so far I have made almost $400 on them. And I've only sold 8.
Oh my gosh. This is like,
It's crazy. So of the 8,
Chris won't find, but just the one time that's ever going to happen, and it's going to be like something that you just remember forever, and it's going to be your like good story.
That means that I have $2 invested in so far $382 in sales for $2 invested.
Mind blown. So do all of them have that that protector on it, so the theft prevention thing?
No, some of them do, and then the ones when I went back the second time, like a week and a half later, they did not. And it hasn't really made like a huge difference in how well they're selling. The one I just sold for $100, this Fuji's, $100 for this cassette tape. I paid a quarter for, you guys. It didn't have that.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I love this. Not in YouTube for the money, in it for the recognition at the bins. I have never, not one time had someone recognize me in public, ever.
The first time it happened, and it's on video, I looked at this girl's like, "Hey, I see you on YouTube," and I was like, "Excuse me?" Just totally blew my mind. I couldn't believe it, and it's
That's
really
hilarious.
surreal.
The vintage Viking is here, you guys. Check out that beard.
Oh, wow. That's a cool name too.
I'm excited to apply several more months worth of experience the upcoming yard sale season. Yeah, that's true. Yard sales are coming up, and that's pretty daggum exciting. Guys, my friend Leanne, random chick picker, and I think I might have saw her earlier. She said being a sneak at work to watch some and love and support.
That's
so sweet.
So cool.
Before we get to bad and ugly, since Leanne's here, I'm going to do something, and I'm going to open this package. Leanne sent me this.
Ooh, presents.
And it wouldn't fit in my P.O. box because I'm really, really cheap, and I pay for the smallest P.O. box that they offer. I'm like, wait a minute. So why would I pay for a larger P.O. box if it doesn't fit in the P.O. box? Then you just like hand it over the counter, right? And they're like, yeah. I was like, then why would I pay for a bigger one?
Right. Don't they just put like a key into your little box that?
Yeah, unless this was too big to even fit in there.
Oh, yeah.
That's my P.O. box, guys, 781, if you want to send me stuff. I'm just kidding. Oh, James said, cassettes are my jam. Metal and rap are the biggest bestsellers. Yeah, he's right. And he's like kills it with vintage music. If you guys want to watch, even CD sales and stuff. Dom Primetime Treasure Hunter is here.
Oh my gosh, I'm fangirling again.
Did you hear how I just said that? I tried to be all Dom-like.
Yeah.
Let me get my better one. Dom Primetime Treasure Hunter is here.
You need to do like voice changer too.
Dom the Primetime Treasure. I don't have like
or welcome to Primetime.
He definitely doesn't sound like that.
No.
So, guys, while we're talking about Dom and 83 of you guys are in here, next Wednesday, y'all have to help me. I am in the thrift battle. I'm in round 2. This is the second ladder in the bracket next Wednesday on Dom's channel. Guys, I don't have anything to bring yet. I'm terrified. I'm going to pee my pants when we get live because I don't have anything.
Well, can you borrow things, from
No, I don't want to cheat. Don't send me anything. I'm against the antique nomad, and everyone's like, "Ooh, you better bring your biggest, best stuff." And the one estate sale I was going to go to is next weekend.
So it has to be something new that's not in your current inventory, right?
It can be in your inventory. You just can't have sold it. You have to still have it so that you can show it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, organizer reseller. Hi, both of you. Thanks for the energy. I have just started YouTube, and you guys are so inspirational. Thank you. I need to maybe this is a channel we need to check out.
Organizer I just checked it out today.
Oh, you did? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Drew said it was my headphone. I don't know what he means. OMG. Is he laughing at me for saying that I don't have anything to bring? I don't have anything to bring. It's gonna be a great battle. You and George. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be so great.
That sounds fun.
Then I sat in my pee pants all day. And okay, he says anything you got low to sell high. So yeah, anything that you bought cheaply to sell for a really high price. So I don't know, y'all. I'm scared, and I brought these vintage scissors down here. I just tried to cut, and all it did was
you for like cutting the ribbon. Those great big ones.
You can take these apart.
Those are nice.
I don't know if they're supposed to work.
Are they gingers?
Are they what?
Are they gingers?
I thought you said bangers. I was like, were you watching Harry Tornado and whatnot last night?
No.
Well, he kept saying bangers about the t-shirts, and they were giving him a hard time
Gingers
about it.
is a brand of scissors that sells really well.
What brand is it?
Ginger with a G.
Oh no, what are these? They say Italy on them.
That sounds fancy.
I know. That's why I bought them. I bought them at an estate sale. Oh my gosh, I'm like stabbing into this box, and she told me there was fabric in here, so I don't want to stab it too hard. Bring the tapes, Rachel. Yeah, I mean, I could. I have one of them that I have listed is listed at $400 right now. And I paid 25 cents for it, but I just don't know if that's the right audience. Like Dom always brings up how important it is to know the audience there. You could have something pretty modern that's worth a lot, and it's not necessarily going to go over very well there.
Yeah.
Leanne, why would you do me like this? She taped this thing up like my mother-in-law tapes a Christmas present. Like you might get into it by New Year's. It's taped. This was not going anywhere. Okay. We're almost there. Almost there. So, all right, here we go. Let's see what's in this. I know the main thing that's in here. Actually, I think I know just about everything that's in here, but Donatella said, Italy, bring the scissors. Yeah. She gave me this packing paper, which good. To all resellers are aware that I'm not being sarcastic when I say this is a gift.
Also invaluable.
Okay, here is what she bought that she thought of me and was like, don't do clothes or fashion items. No, I agree with you. I don't think that they would appreciate anything like that. My mother-in-law is the tape queen too. Look at this. She sent me a tripod. Ooh. With a carry case. If you guys could see the tripod that I currently have. Yeah, it's over there. It's so broken and busted. Oh my gosh, and it has the little thing on it. I found one recently, did not have this on here. And this thing extends tall because it has to be able like to look me in the face. Look how nice this is. It has all of its feet.
Wow, it's so fancy.
If you could see the one that I've been using for the last year. Oh my gosh, look, it has a handle here.
My husband bought me one for Christmas and I use it all the time. Those things are a necessary item.
When your husband popped in your video the other day, kissed you before he left for work, it was so cute.
He is very rarely seen. He's in the Salt Lake City video, but he's the kind of guy that's like, why are you filming me? Put me on camera. Don't
nice.
Without my permission.
Mess Hall Diggs says, I finally have an original Castle Grayskull in my possession. Well, for the second time. I was 7 years old the first time. I sold one of those I found at the St. Louis Bins.
That's cool. I do know what that is. That's like, yeah.
He-Man, right?
Vintage He-Man, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was. I never watched that when I was a kid. And there's guy at the bins goes, wow, that's He-Man's castle. And then just lays it back down.
Wow.
And so I grabbed it and I was like, well, if he likes it, someone else will. I didn't know it was worth anything. And I sold it for like, I don't know, not a whole lot because it didn't have accessories.
Okay.
Like maybe $50 or something like that. I don't know what's in here. She gave me some bubble wrap. Okay. This says Jaffa. Maybe this is something that I can take to Battle George. You guys tell me if this is good enough. Oh, it's a pin. Wait, it's a laser pointer pin.
Ooh.
You know, the very first thing to ever sell on eBay was a broken laser pointer.
Really? I thought it was pins.
I thought for sure that since you knew my Omaha or my Nebraska Kool-Aid trivia, you would know that.
No, didn't know that. The first thing I ever sold on eBay in 1997 was a Longaberger basket.
Hey there, Leanne is watching. The first thing you ever sold was Longaberger? You know the first. Do you know this Rachel Strickland trivia? What was the first thing I ever sold on eBay?
Was it the teacups that you threw off the roof?
No, it was a semi truck.
No, I mean, not like a real semi truck.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
That very first thing I ever sold on eBay. So when people are like, I can't sell high-end stuff because my account's brand new. I sold a $13,000 brand new not brand new, a real life semi truck on eBay. That was the first thing I ever sold.
That's impressive. That's
my gosh, this is so pretty. Look at this Bob Mackie wearable art.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's
this is
nice.
so pretty. There's a bird back here. Look at this.
Is it like silky and lightweight and
Yes.
flowy?
It's a blouse. It does have buttons. That's gorgeous. You lay it over here so I don't mess it up. Am I the only one from the UK in here? Probably. Leon stops by every once in a while, but you know, it's so late y'all's time. I grew up in a neighborhood with all boys. I grew up on WWF Wrestling, Masters of the Universe, and Thundercats.
Thundercats, yes.
Need to go feed the reindeer. Santa, make sure that they get plenty to eat.
Thank you so much, Santa.
My sister sold Longaberger at parties for the discount. Now she can't get rid of it.
Yes.
Did you sell it?
Yes. I was trying to support my habit, but then I didn't sell it anymore and I sold one on eBay.
Go ahead and tell everyone the habit was the basket.
Oh yeah, definitely. It was so that I could. So then I
What is this?
What is that?
Look at the fabric.
That's pretty.
Okay. Oh, it's a blazer. It's a wool blazer. Look at how beautiful this is.
Say, it looks like wool. That's pretty.
Oh, this is nice. Let's just go ahead and try it on. See if it goes well with Johnny Cash. I have really broad shoulders, though. How tall are you, Kristen? I feel like you're tall, too.
I'm crazy tall. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, I'm 6 foot, but with the volleyball roster, I'm like 6'3". So with my ponytail, I'm tall.
What do you mean with the volleyball roster, you're 6'3"?
On my volleyball roster, I was like 6'2". I mean, we fudged it a little. I didn't fudge it.
I didn't know that. I'm glad you told me that before we met, so I didn't look up at you like.
People do. Yeah.
I'm sure they do. That's probably another reason why they recognize you.
Probably. Somebody said it was a lady walked up and she's like, "Oh, I knew it was you because you had a ponytail." And it was funny because I'd been there for a while and I didn't have my hair in a ponytail. I was like, I can't see. So I threw my hair in a ponytail and immediately somebody was like, "Oh, hi."
Wow. Didn't a Fuji's tea sell for $8,000 recently?
Wow.
That's crazy.
I don't know who Fuji's are.
They sing Killing Me Softly. Leanne, first of all, before I read your message, thank you so much for even thinking about me when you see something, let alone to have sent it to me. You sent me a whole box of goodies, and that's incredible. My aunt still has all of my cousin's original He-Man, G.I. Joes, and Transformers in her attic. What are the chances she may let me have them? Well, like, offer her a foot massage.
Yeah, or yeah. Bake her a cake.
That's crazy. Leanne, seriously, huge thank you. That's super kind of you. So Leanne is talking about in May possibly coming up here to thrift my stores.
Ooh, fun. Fun.
I have just listed a vintage Britain Toys. I picked up, is that Britain Toys I picked up for $25 and managed to get 35 different lots of it. So listed it all for about $400. So from 35 to 400 or 25.
That's great.
Wow. See, I had 78 pieces of Tupperware listed in my store for the past, I don't know, year.
That's a lot of Tupperware.
It's one lot of it.
Oh, are you so wait, did you bought a whole lot and you individually listed 78 different? No?
I bought it all in an estate and tried to just get rid of it because I regretted buying it immediately.
Aww.
And I wanted to lot it all up and sell it, and not one offer.
Are you kidding?
I had it at like $50 or something for 78 pieces of Tupperware.
Oh,
and I'm like,
gosh.
No reseller wants this. So this past week I took it down and I individually listed every single one. And I'm with Organizer Reseller. The amount that I'm going to get for these different lots, I'm getting hundreds of dollars. I would have taken $50, but no one would give me that for it.
Yeah. I know people that sell them like just the cups, the tumblers, the pastel colored ones. I guess Duck Dynasty used to drink out of those, their tea, and they
I just listed 2 of those.
Okay. The person that I know, my aunt, she's in there in the chat. She sells them like a lot and does really well with them. I hope you just make bank with that.
I hope so too. Are you saying you could go undercover at the bins if your hair was down?
No, maybe we could try.
Starting with the foot massage. Sherry says a pair of vintage Levi's sold for over $11,000 recently.
That's awesome. Wouldn't you love to find a pair of those though? Wouldn't you just love to find like a trucker jacket, big E, US made with the Sherpa inside?
If I ever find Big E, like true Big E, vintage Levi's, everyone's gonna know something just happened. Because I've been places and find like a pair of Rothy's for $2 or $4, or and I want to squeal, but I don't. But there's not a snowball's chance that I'm gonna find vintage Big E and not be like, ah!
Yeah, I know. I squeal. I don't care. Whatever.
That's why you're a squirrel.
That's right.
I may pass on the foot massage. I'll just try being super sweet and maybe become her favorite niece. Hey, that's a good idea.
There you go.
The shipping on your Tupperware lot was insane. I think I had it calculated and I was probably in like a crazy mood that night. And who knows what I put in. How much was the shipping on it? Trevor, you could have just picked it up when you drove through here. Oh, I just picked up some Tuffware. Tuffware or Tupperware? Is Tuffware a thing too?
I don't know.
Hey, everyone, doing some listings, and this popped up on my YouTube feed. I see lots of names I recognize. Well, hey, Franklin Hill. Franklin, so my name is Rachel Strickland, and I have this live every Friday night while you're listing. You can hang out, and then Kristen is a rural squirrel, and she just is a superstar on YouTube. She just recently crossed over to 1,000 subscribers and has a super positive, very bins focused, really cool finds channel. So you need to subscribe to her also. We've been dropping her link, but here I'm going to drop it again. Franklin Hill. I'm so
glad Franklin came. That's so cool that they just randomly find you. I love it.
That is neat. I don't know that I've ever heard someone say that they just found it. I've been in other people's chats and then be like, I just saw this. I'm like, how do you just see a chat? That's cool.
So I found you a little over a year ago. So I've been watching your videos for a little over a year. But the one where you like play soccer with the teacups or and threw them off the roof, I was like, yes, I want to do that. That is so fun.
Is it because me and my husband were acting so stupid at the end of the video?
Well, I was actually Googling or, on YouTube looking for how to package stuff. And yours popped up and I was like, oh, that looks like fun. And I've hooked ever since. You're so fun to watch.
That's awesome. I'm glad to hear you say that. I need to redo the thumbnail for that video so that it would get more attention. Trevor sent me a screenshot. So he must have thought it was bad because I took this listing down. This is not even a new screenshot. He must have thought it was really bad. 78-piece vintage Tupperware, green, orange cups, bowls, organizers, lids, dividers. $79 is what I had it priced at. And to him, he's in the same state as me. He's literally like 6 hours away. It was $87.42 in shipping. That's why I don't do calculated shipping, because it never gives your discount to them. And it's not going to, it wouldn't have cost me $90 to ship that 6 hours away.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
That's crazy.
For $87 though, you could just drive it to him and be like,
Yeah, I could drive it for less than that. Elizabeth says if it's a big E and it's in my size, I'm keeping it. Carla, I'm glad that you're here. And Leanne, I hope that the rest of your night at work is stupendous. Thank you again so much for everything that you sent me. You're awesome.
That's very nice.
Yeah, the shipping, I don't know, that calculated shipping is kind of hit or miss. I have a 30-pound, what is it? What are typewriters? Cast iron, steel,
lead? I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
No, I don't know.
30-pound typewriter that just sold. Yeah. And wouldn't you know they're from California? Oh. And I'm like, so I wonder how this is going to work. 30 pounds, huge box, still only going to be $40 or $44. So that's not really that bad. I charge them $30. So
do you use whatever the shipping service is on eBay, or do you use like that
pirate ship? I typically just go through eBay. I have seen, and I probably will check on the typewriter because if it's a huge item, I have seen pirate ship be discounted, but most of the stuff I sell isn't quite that heavy, and I don't see any difference. Somebody who loves pirate ship and will tell you all of the hacks to pirate ship just jumped in the chat. Farm Girl Scavenger Noel.
Oh my gosh. That's so cool. I really am fangirling over like the people.
I just think that's the coolest thing ever that you're so excited to see everybody. Like, I'm excited to see everyone in the chat, but
I know, this is amazing.
Your face is just so genuine about it. You can give your discount to them. Do you not know how? Am I about to teach y'all something new? You need to teach me something new because I'm not aware how to do that on Calculated. So I would do it if you would teach me how. That's how I found you too, dropping the package from the house. That's the video where my husband and I are doing the Ace Ventura stuff at the end.
It's so funny. I was like, I got to know more about this. So then I started watching your live chats. And I was like, people do this? I didn't know live chat was a thing. So then I got hooked and I was like watching all the live chats I could find.
That's awesome. I love it. I love the live chats, and it's so fun because like my husband, who's not even a reseller, but like wants to be, he loves everyone's live chat. I catch him watching people all the time. I'm not even in the room.
I think that's awesome though.
Organizer Reseller said they're going to watch one of your videos before they go to bed in a few hours or for a few hours and then hitting the car boot sale tomorrow. Have a great day. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing to Kristen and for bringing us your UK vernacular and calling it a car boot.
Yeah. A car boot here is like not a good thing.
If you got a car boot, you're not driving out of that lot.
No.
Do you have any type of an antique booth?
No. Funny thing though, I don't currently, but I used to own the whole shop that rents to the different people. It was I had like a little over 10,000 square feet and people would rent their space from me. It was my store. And then if you wanted an antique shop or a craft shop, you came to me and then I sold your stuff for you.
How many booths did you have?
312, I think.
Holy cow.
Yeah. That was when the kids were little and we were in one place all the time. So
I just dropped in the chat, guys, the link to Farm Girl Scavenger Noel's channel. She said she's only 4 away from 2,000. It seems like she just hit like 1,000 or 1,500 not long ago.
That's cool. Congratulations.
That's awesome. She's only 4 people away, guys. I just dropped her link. So like if 4 of you jump over there real quick, that's pretty cool. She said, just saying, I've never seen Drew in my lives. Yeah, sometimes yours go kind of late our time, but I do need to pull him over into one of yours. Yours is super educational. And that's why I like those lives, because I want to learn something. He says, it's only because you voted against me, Noel.
Okay, Farm Girl Scavenger, got her on here.
See, Trevor even said the same thing, knowledge. Oh, wait, hang on. He's talking about, okay. Messages, account tab, shipping preferences, offer carrier-specific discounts to buyers. Click edit, select USPS, UPS, or FedEx, or all 3 of your choice. I'm going to take a picture of this right now.
Okay.
The knowledge. You guys better screenshot this information. This is gold. Oh, wait, if you're going to screenshot, let's smile. That is golden information. I don't do calculated shipping specifically for that reason, because I'm like, no one's ever going to buy it, because you saw the Tupperware just being $90, right?
You know what? I don't always pay attention to that too. I'll have something sit for the longest time and think, why won't it just? And then you look and you're like, oh, $30 to ship a $14 item? That doesn't make sense.
So here's the deal. Here's Adam Baldypow's channel, guys. If you found that knowledge informational, if you gained anything from that link that I just posted, that's the guy that just laid the knowledge down on all of us.
That's good information.
That is. He's smart. And he has a great live every Wednesday.
Okay. I'm here for that too.
Yeah, nice. Oh, and Tracy's only 858 away from 1,000, so there's that. tell me, did you have anything bad happen recently? I know we talked about the bad, and you and I were both kind of trying to figure out something for bad. I have something if you don't.
I mean, you know, recently I put in one of my videos that I almost mixed up a couple of labels.
Yeah. You barely, you threw it down and you're like, wait a minute, and then backtracked. Yeah.
Have you ever done that? I have.
I've sent the wrong thing. I've actually done it.
Yeah, I have done that before. That's why when I caught it, I was like, oh my gosh, whew. Yeah, I have done that. I haven't had that happen recently, but when that does, people are very frustrated. And you just
one of the two is going to be so mad at you.
Yeah, I've done it a couple times. But I did one time, and both of them were like, hey, yeah, it's no big deal. It happens. And they actually sent it to each other. I
tried to get that to happen.
I didn't suggest that. I didn't say you should do this. They were just like, hey, can we just trade? And I was like, yeah, go ahead, guys. That'd be great. But yeah, that's my bad. I have done that before.
I sent a label and what we're talking about, guys, is, you've got bulk shipping going on. You're just slapping labels here and there. And like my husband will come downstairs and start chit-chatting with me. And I'm like, baby, I love you. Will you not talk to me while I'm putting these labels on? Because this is the hardest part of my job. And so the one time it was a hat and hair color. And both of them weighed however many ounces. One's in California, the other's in New York. I'm not making this up.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, okay, if I send you a label, will you return it? Like, it would be the same as if they returned it to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, will you send it over there? Everyone agrees that'll be fine. Except the guy in New York is like really kind of type A about it. By the end of this transaction, and I mean 3 weeks long transaction, because the guy can't just go. I was like, just put it in the exact same package that I sent it to you in. Do not send it in anything else. And no, he's not understanding. 3 weeks go by. It results in the guy. And someone told me, no, Rachel, don't do that. And I can't remember who it was, and I should have listened. It might have been Adam Baldypal. And I did it anyway. And the guy's like, I had to take off work today. I'm so stressed out about this. I just wanted you to know that this is the worst transaction I've ever had. And I'm just like, all you had to do was return it with the label I gave you. He's like, I can't get to the printer. I don't have this. I
got to go all the way to the post office, and it's 10 hours. Yes. I know. Yeah.
I felt so bad, but what else was I to do? They were irreplaceable items. One off, and
yeah, and you make mistakes, but you learn from it and you double check every single time.
You do. Noelle said she did that and she had great success with it. I just didn't. Yeah. That's nuts. Wow, James, I'd say you're a lot ahead of me. I would sub if I wasn't already subbed. James is a great channel. I just sold an item just now watching your live and hitting the like button. It works.
What happens. You watch your live every time.
Have you sold anything while we've been on? I have my sound turned off, so I don't ever know when eBay cha-chings.
I have my sound off, so
let's both see if we've sold anything new since we've been on live. I don't think I have. Oh, I got a new message on a Cabbage Patch doll, though. Let's see what this message is. This message is what my bad is. Okay, so my bad, you guys, is that I keep getting messages from eBayers, and in my last video, I did like this. It's a 35-minute long video. It's kind of like a vlog style day in the life where I'm jump starting my store, and I keep stopping what I'm doing in this video and responding to messages. And that day, it was like 3 or 4 different things. But in the past week, it's probably been 7 different messages. I stop what I'm doing. I go get the measurements, or I got like someone asked me for the measurements on a teacup. And every time I send these, whatever picture they want, whatever thing it is, ghosted.
Yep.
Crickets.
I like it whenever you like have lots of conversations back and forth with them, and then all of a sudden they're just gone.
Yeah, it's like they got abducted by aliens.
Right.
As soon as you gave them the information they wanted. Yeah. And so someone sent me an inquiry earlier, and they were like, can you give me this measurement and that measurement on a shirt? And I almost messaged them back and said, what's the likelihood of you buying it after I give you these messages?
Did you do that?
I did not.
I
This
would have
message,
loved to hear you say that.
they want to know if I have more pictures of the doll's hair. It's a Cabbage Patch. Is it really pink? Yes, it's pink. Is it the same color all over or different in the front? I'm interested because I like the idea of pink hair.
I like the idea of it.
I like the
I don't know how
idea that the
committed I
doll's
really
hair
am.
may be the color you've already
Yeah.
described to me. I'll get to that later.
Pair of tacos.
Do what?
Sold a pair of tacos.
Nice, you did make a sale. Cha-ching.
Cha-ching.
Let's see. Hello, Utah and Bought and Gone. Zach is here. Hello, I made it. Just got back home from date night with the wife. That's so special. You know, every time I see pictures of his little baby, and his name is escaping me right now, but his sweet new little baby with the fuzziest, long, beautiful hair. Oh my gosh, that baby just makes me smile. And I'm not mushy gushy, like, let me hold your baby. I'm not that girl.
Oh, yeah. I
His
like
baby
it.
is so cute.
Yeah, cute babies. You just can't have, and you just, this is going to be like a little bit too much grandma-ish, but I just want to smell them. They smell so
My 5-year-old, I'm still like, but like my kids, like the way that they smell is so individual to them. And even my
Yeah.
husband, I'm just like if I grab my husband's t-shirt, I'm like, this smells like him, not his cologne, like it smells like him.
Yeah, I have 4 kids, and all of them will say, "Oh, that smells like Sarah." Sarah's, I mean, they're just so.
That's special.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Katrina says, y'all should go watch the Hustle Couple on YouTube. Great shipping videos. They use a ticket system for inventory and labeling of outgoing packages.
That's a good idea.
Chad has had buyers forward the incorrect packages. I'm the one that had the bad luck with that. What is an item that you gave away pre-reseller days that you regret? Anything? Did you ever donate something?
Yeah. Nothing that I can specifically think of. Oh, I had this really beautiful, like a 20-pound or 20-gallon crock, you know, those
Okay.
stoneware crocks.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous crock, and had like the blue emblems on them and stuff. And you know, now they're like $200 for one of those crocks. We just chucked it in the dumpster. Why?
You're that person that we talk about. Why would you throw this away?
Why would you throw this away? Why? Yeah.
You probably broke it too.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Now,
I'm so sad.
something I recently gave away unintentionally was that Billy Big Mouth Bass thing.
Yeah, I have one of those right here.
Yeah.
She's talking about this thing, you guys. So how did you accidentally give one of these away? This is reseller gold.
I found it at the bins, didn't know if it worked, bought batteries, and not just like, you know, dollar store batteries. I bought Duracell batteries thinking I'll just take it out and then I'll have batteries if I need them, right? Forgot to take the batteries out, shipped the batteries with it and everything. It worked. I listed it for $12.99. I don't know why.
But I bet you did sell it fast.
I sold it super fast and free shipping.
Oh,
so it was,
how much did it cost you to ship? Do you remember?
$9.99, which isn't bad. But by the time I paid for it and my fees and the shipping, the good news is that I did get positive feedback out of it.
Dang, I bet you did. They were like best bestseller ever.
Great.
Jane Good wants to know if I got the carriage off the typewriter and I didn't. I guess I need to figure that out before I ship it because they're telling me not to ship it without at least locking the carriage into place.
Can't you lock the carriage into place though?
I'll look it up, or I'll saran wrap the thing or something. Had a person reach out to me asking if I could take $125 less than listed price, if I could allow them to pay on March 3rd, and if I would send them a picture of the item in use. What was it?
Well, so now there's the videos that you can put on. Not just
I haven't done it yet. Have you?
No, I fiddled with it a little bit, but I didn't have anything that needed video. This
is adorable.
You smell baby all the time.
So
I'm going to be getting a couple new grandbabies soon, and I cannot wait to just.
Drew says I smell under my arms all the time. Earlier, before I worked out, this is bad. Before I worked out, I was like, because I was changing to work out, I was like, I use natural deodorant and I recently switched to, I think it's like the Dove one or something. It's so
Uh-huh.
creamy where some of them are so hard.
Yeah.
And I don't know that it's working for me. And I was like, no, Drew, really smell. And I could not get him to smell my armpit.
You know, I was at the bins yesterday, and a couple of times I'd walk down the aisle and I'd think, was that me or was that?
You'll blend in. Nobody's ever going to know at the bins. You're fine.
Oh, well, no, I mean, there was something that was sticking out. That was definitely a,
Was it you?
I don't think so, but
I mean, it was a long day at the bins. Who's to say?
yeah,
Who's to say?
yeah.
Wait just a second. Wait. I had a 1996 liquid blue tie-dye Grateful Dead long sleeve t-shirt I gave to my step nephew for Christmas.
Mm.
Wow. I did go to 2 estate sales today though.
Ooh, you did?
No.
Oh,
Farm Girl Scavenger Noel did.
oh,
There's no, no, I got on like some estatesale.org or estatesale.something
yeah,
and it was adorable. Like I put in my zip code and it's like there are 0 sales anywhere in your vicinity. And I was
yeah,
like, well, of course there aren't. Let me put in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Have you heard of Cape Girardeau?
yeah, been there.
Okay, so yeah, I feel like that's a big enough city. Most people that aren't even from Missouri have heard of it. It's an
Yeah,
hour north of us. And I was like, estate sales near Cape Girardeau. And it's like
yeah.
0. Well, what do I have to drive to St. Louis? That's the next city. 3
Yeah.
hours one way to go to an estate sale?
So, do you ever get on Auction Zip?
No.
Auction Zip will tell you like live in-person sales auctions that you can go
There's
to.
an auction tomorrow I think I might go to. Like an auction house is having one.
I love going to auctions, but we don't have them in Denver area. Like
So you
none.
have estates and I have auctions.
Yeah, and I don't go to the estate sales. Now when I'm in, back home in Illinois, then if I can go to a live in-person auction, I'd love to.
Do you see this? People making all these sales from hitting the like button.
You
It's
gotta hit the like
insane.
button.
I don't know. Someone comment and tell me how many likes this video has because I can't see it over here in StreamYard. But if it's not at least 73, you guys are asleep and you need to wake it up. Recently, I had to ship a typewriter and couldn't figure out how to lock the carriage, so I stuffed it with air pillows to keep the carriage from moving during transit. I mean, if it's in a really tight box, it's not going
Yeah.
anywhere anyway, right?
Right.
This is what Trevor says too. Get on Auction Zip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this information here, this is why I use natural deodorant. Well, part of the reason there's a lot of stuff that we put on our bodies all the time we need to be considering. The Goodwill smells like a rotten sewer rat, so I'm fresh even after 4 days of no shower in there. A rotten sewer rat, Drew? How would you even know?
I think I've been to some that don't smell so great. I've been to some where I've seen critters. I've been to some where you
Since you do the bins all the time, what's the grossest thing you've ever found in the bins?
Where should we start? Dirty diapers, apple cores, that's not a big deal. I've seen like mice, bugs.
Dead or alive?
Both. Both. I was in one in Florida, and I won't say the specific town because that wouldn't
tell us. My parents live in Florida. They don't want to go to this one.
Where do they live?
They live in like South Florida.
Okay,
so.
then we're okay then.
Okay.
But someone had like not used the restroom in the middle of the aisle.
Like they pooped in the aisle?
That's what I'm telling you. Yes. Yep. And
Orlando? Was it Orlando?
No, I would love to go to the Orlando bins, but how can there be a huge room full of people and nobody see someone?
Man, was it a child?
There were kids at this bins.
Was it big enough or small enough to be a child?
I would say this was probably a full-grown man. Because
so that cuts out wearing a dress because I was thinking maybe they were wearing a dress.
I mean, maybe, but there are restrooms there, but it did not smell good there that day either.
I might get sick thinking about this.
Yeah.
Noelle, no, I have nothing to bring to my battle with George. I mean, not one thing. Maybe that machinist scraper that Drew found for $1 that we will probably sell between 85 and 100. I don't know. That doesn't seem good enough.
Don't you have anything like Louis Vuitton or Gucci or anything like that in your
This is not the crowd for that.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a Louis Vuitton bag over there. I have it listed at like $840 something. I do have that Lily Ann coat that you saw that's listed for 800 and something. I only paid $1 for that. Should I bring it?
Beautiful. It's vintage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's so
And
pretty.
Lily Ann is a brand that, vintage lovers love.
Even if you don't know that brand, it's just still a gorgeous coat.
No, she doesn't wear gloves at the bins, Carla. She's gross.
No. I need to like feel it.
Was it Pensacola?
It was not.
Ah, you guys keep guessing. Make her say it. She won't say it unless you guess. I've
I
seen
haven't
dirty
been, though.
underwear.
I've been to 3 there, so it narrows it down. So I have 3 options that it could have been.
So it wasn't like the Fort Myers one? It was Fort Myers? That's South Florida. You said not South Florida.
Well, that's more like east.
Southeast, that's below the frost line. It's below
Yeah.
Orlando. So the Fort Myers bins.
Yeah, but I found a Brahmin bag there that day, so
Nope, doesn't cancel it out. Having to step over things poop.
yeah, it was not.
Okay, so Bryn's Gems says, Rachel, you are great, and I just love you, and you're my favorite YouTuber. Oh crap, you guys can see the comment too. But George is it. I would bring your high-end items to be different. That's a good point. I was like, you know what? If nothing else, I could look at this like even if I lose, if I educate people in the live, then I've won. So
Yeah.
maybe tell them about stuff that they don't already know about.
I mean, I think it's good for people to get outside of their wheelhouse a little bit sometimes. I know that a lot of people are like, you got to niche down, you got to niche down, you got to niche down. But I think it's also good to be looking out for good items no matter what they are.
Noelle says, so if I send you a mystery box for $5 and you technically bought it, and your consequence would be great.
Constantly thinking. That's right. Good.
Oh, and Trevor says you're welcome back because they've probably scraped the poop off the floor by now.
I'm sure they have.
I don't know where Scott is tonight.
Yeah.
He's up until 3 a.m., so he should be here. Sunburned Flipper says, I knew I liked you, but seeing you smell your pits now I'm a fan for life. Smell your pits, Kristen. They like that.
Well, Drew was talking about it, and I was like,
oh yeah, the Superstar thing. That's my favorite movie of all
love
time.
Her.
So Mary Catherine Gallagher is my favorite. It's the best movie that's ever happened. And last year, maybe, so my son's like 14. I'm like, you need to watch Superstar with your mom. It's like you have to watch it. And then I put it in, and it's so awkward because I forgot how much stuff was really in that movie that I didn't want to watch with my 14-year-old son, including like they're hanging out in the locker room, in the girls' locker room, and I'm like, let's watch something else. You want to?
That's awesome.
It was so awkward.
It's everything is an educational experience.
Do you think that they sold that by the pound? They're just scaring me even more. George is so good. He has so much crazy knowledge in his head. Just bring your A game. Sherry was there yesterday and didn't see any.
Okay, so I'm so glad that she was there and had a great time, and I'm sure she's got amazing stuff.
Oh, see, she's not saying anything bad about that. Could have happened anywhere, you guys.
What, Sherry, what did it smell like? That's what I want to know. Because sometimes it's just, it didn't smell like a baby. But
wasn't something you wanted to bury your nose in. Christopher said, I sell nothing but one-offs, and I have net over $100,000 2 years in a row, working maybe 25 hours a week on eBay.
Wow.
Oh, man, he finds the coolest stuff on the planet, I tell you. And he has incredible estate sales that he goes to. Yeah. Jennifer Hayes is here. Hello, Jennifer.
Hi.
You walked into a different type of conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Little bit awkward.
That's not where we intended this show to go at all, I'm sure.
Della was so uncomfortable while we were watching that movie. Oh man, you never watched the cool movies you watched in your teens and 2000s with your kids. No, not even Mean Girls. Drew had never seen Mean Girls, and I was like, what is wrong with you?
What?
Right? And so I put it on one night, and then I'm like, this movie's a little awkward with my husband.
So I have girls. We quote that movie daily.
There were so many quotes he had never heard. He never understood why we wear pink on Wednesdays. Like, you know what I mean?
You can't sit with us.
Yes, I think that's what started it. Is I had this group of people tell me I couldn't run with them, and I was like, I know. I was like, that's so Mean Girls. Like, I first of all didn't even ask to run with them, and then she basically told me I was too slow, and I was like, how old are you? She's like 10 years at least older than me, and told me I couldn't run with them because I'm too slow. And I was like, it's so Mean Girls. Like, you can't sit with us. And Drew's like, what are you talking about? And I think that was what started it. Isn't that mean?
That's really rude.
Let me tell you the whole story. I saw them at the park in their group, and I was waving, and I was like, I'm over there pushing my kid in the swing, and I was like, hey guys, and they just like went by, and I was like, and then they came by another time. They were doing their cool down lap, and I was like, and I jumped out this time where I was sure they could be like, hey, it was so stupid because I didn't know that they were ignoring me until one of the girls messaged me later, and I said, hey, I was trying to wave at you guys at the park, but you were all too busy talking, but I wanted to say hi. And she said, I get the impression that you really want to run with us.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Why would she get that impression? She's like, I get the impression you really want to run with us, but I need you to know that there's a pace minimum.
Oh. I don't want to run with you at all ever now. Thank you.
And to make matters worse, I had it was like within the first year of just having given birth to my son, my pace wasn't that great. And I was just like, oh, I was pushing him in the baby swing when I was waiting with him. Yeah. Mean Girls.
Mean Girls.
I've never seen that movie. Is this a girl show? Just want to know. No, it's not a girl show. I've never seen that movie. I've never have time for movies. Work 90 to 100 hours a week when my boys were little. Ugh, hate that I miss so much. I know I need to work less for sure. All right, I'm getting off here. I'm just kidding. Baby poo smell changes when they start eating the adult plates. Yeah,
oh, no kidding.
That's true. Yeah. So before we talk about ugly stuff, do you want to play our game? Oh, wait. Hang on. Let's not play the game yet. We have to give away the stuff.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Yes.
And so if you guys didn't know,
how do we do this?
Okay, I have an idea. If you guys are just joining us, then our goal tonight was to have fun with you guys, but then also I was like, let's get Kristen to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. And if she hits 1,000, then I have this incredible Wrangler dress shirt, and it has pearl snap buttons with a W. They're just so beautiful, you guys. So I'm giving this away, and Kristen is giving away her merch.
Yeah,
she's giving away the coolest Rural Squirrel shirt and sticker. Look how beautiful sticker. I love the color blue that you like. It's very earth tone blue.
Yes, I have this, and I have like a creamy color, and I have different sizes. This one's a medium.
Beautiful. So let's do two separate ones. Okay, so two different people get to win. Okay, so we'll do my giveaway first, and then we'll do Kristen's.
Okay.
Do you want to go first?
No, you're driving the bus. You tell me where to go.
Okay, here's what I want you to do, Kristen. You need to write down a number. We have 74 people in the chat, so don't say what it is. Don't let anyone see it, but you need to write down a number between 1 and 100. Okay.
Okay, I know what it is.
Gina says she's at 1,000. I know, it's so exciting. So are vegans allowed to wear squirrel shirts? Ooh, yes, as long as the squirrel was not harmed in the making of the shirt. Oh, stop. We were just talking about you. Cha-ching King, you said everyone's still here. Good for me. We waited on you, and you're just in time for the giveaway. Yeah, here, just in time for the giveaway. Hey, Lindsay.
But you have to hit that like button so you can get a sale.
Yes. Write down a number, maybe a number that's important to you.
Yep.
And guys, after I'm typing the word start, so after you see the word start, do you have your number?
Oh yeah.
Don't show them it. Okay. I'm going to hit start, and then I want you guys to, you can guess as many times as you'd like. But Kristen, I'm going to read them out loud, and the first person to guess your number is going to be the winner. Okay. So, okay. Oh, this is a lot to keep up with. I tell you, it's going to fly here in a second, and we're going to get behind. So between 1 and 100, you guys, 36. Now, as soon as it'll delay for a second, and then they're going to start. Oh, there we are. Okay, let's scroll back up. I know. 7, 23, 39, 32, 37, 24, 56, 12, 23, 89, 60, 47, 16, 73, 3, 13, 43, 77, 34, 36, 79, 54, 56. I feel like I'm saying Powerball. 54. 6, 42, 67, 45, 48, 66, 1, 54, 12, 23, 4, 52, 78, 74, 3, 47, 87, 8, 88, 32, 64, 56. Scott, 4, 8, 73, 1, 11, 5, 5, 65.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, they were right beside each other, but Elizabeth got it.
That's my daughter.
Yes, Elizabeth. Well, I'm glad she won my giveaway and not yours. She designed that shirt.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh,
that is so cool.
Elizabeth, you have won this phenomenal, coolest Wrangler vintage shirt I've ever seen in my life. Let me scroll to the bottom real quick. See everybody, she's laughing, LOL. The number was, why is the number 5 important?
I knew that I knew one of them would get it because that was my uniform number my whole career.
Oh, that is so special that she was like 5. She gave him a long time before she said it too. And Adam Baldypal said it the very next comment.
Very next one. That's crazy cool.
Yeah, that's nuts. Elizabeth, you can send me over on Instagram, or Kristen, you can send me the information where you want it sent over on Instagram. I'm Reseller Rachel Strickland, and Trevor says I need that squirrel shirt.
Yes.
So you have other sizes available if someone that's not a medium wins?
Well, I can make it. I have a Cricut and I just made it.
Oh girl, that's so cool.
It's, this is a one-off right now. I don't have other ones.
Okay. Inside information. Congratulations, Elizabeth. Okay. So what we're going to do this time, I don't have a huge lot of different ways to do a giveaway. So we're going to do the same thing, but this time I'll guess the number. Okay.
Okay. Oh, wait. How do we play again? Same thing that we just did?
Yeah, but I'll do the number this time.
Okay. So I'll read them off, right?
You can, if you'd like. Yeah.
Okay. I'm ready.
Super helpful. Don't write your numbers yet, guys. My computers tell me that it ran a scan and found no viruses. So that's wonderful.
Oh, cha-ching. You like my shirt, Scott? That's awesome because your shirts, the ringers that you have, they're so cool.
Is that a first print?
Totally a first print.
Ooh, whoever wins might want that one. I will win that squirrel shirt for Trevor. Trevor, I have no idea what size you are, but I'm like, I would probably prefer a large. So me saying that you're not a medium is not an insult.
I wear the medium. It fits. Yeah.
Let me see here. My number. Oh, okay. I got it. That's not very good. Let me use a pencil instead.
Well, okay, wait a second. Back up. You should write it on top of your head.
Who knows what it may look like then. Okay, guys. I have my number. We're between 1 and 100. The first person to say the number, I was going to shout out a number.
Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Oh, wait.
I know. You have to scroll all the way back up. 25, 6. Oh, my dad says 66. That's the year he was born. Look at him. That's not it, Dad. I'm going to scroll through here and see.
You can see him better than I can, I think.
Oh, someone already guessed it.
Ooh.
Christy Smith. Christy, have you been in one of my lives before? Your name sounds new to me, but I apologize if it's not new. But you are the winner, 23. I'm surprised my dad didn't say that. That's my birthday. Hello. My birthday is September 23rd, which is bounces around being the first day of fall. Christy, you have won Rural Squirrel merchandise. Tell her, go ahead and comment and tell us if a medium is going to work. Or just say different size if you want a different size. Wow, you guys guessed a lot. Oh, I saw someone else guess 23. Hang on, I want to go back up and see who it was. Oh, Cha-Ching King had guessed 23. Yep, that's an important number to me. Okay, I'm just gonna have to scroll all the way down to the bottom here. Glad I wasn't born in 1923. Flips table. Oh, Trevor's mad. Trevor needs a shirt. Yay, Christy. Yeah, comment. Send one of us a DM over on Instagram. Kristen is a Rural Squirrel, or I am Reseller Rachel Strickland over on Instagram, and we will get it out to you. Just send us a DM with an address. That's so cool.
I'm so grateful that you guys popped me over the edge today. So that's mind-blowing and so cool.
That's really exciting. I know when I was trying so hard to get to 5,000 at the end of the year, it ended up with like so many people doing everything they could, like promoting it. And someone even came to the channel and was like, I would like to tell you who sent me here, but I can't even remember because I've seen your name so many times. And I was like, I could look at that and be like, oh, I wish I'd done it, without all this shit. No, I'm not. I'm not glad that I did it without everyone. I'm happy that it took everyone and that it was like such a team effort. Oh my
I love the thought and the concept of team. My dad was my basketball coach, and he related everything back. Our family was our team, and everybody out there is part of our team.
I love that. The family is a team.
Yes.
Elizabeth wants a link to your merch. Do you have a link to it? It's in your link tree, you said?
I think it's in my link tree. I think I need to update it.
Okay.
So I will update
it. Trevor is so salty that he's gonna go get an urban squirrel shirt. I officially feel old as no, Rachel, your dad is 1 year younger than me. We talked about my parents and their age last week, I think. And I was
did see that. And we talked about how, was it last week that you were talking about how they were high school sweethearts and they got married?
They got married when they were 16, had Christina when they were 17, Sarah when they were 18, and me when they were 19.
That's awesome. So similar story. Yeah.
You have 1,020?
No. 1.02.
Yeah, that would do. Yeah, that would be 1,020.
What?
Wouldn't that be so killer? I gotta know. I don't know if I can look up like your exact amount or not. I don't know if they'll let me stalk you quite to that extent. It says 1.02. Yeah, wouldn't that be 1,020?
That is
Kristen.
Bonkers, guys.
They just like you so much. It's your personality. I'm telling you. They're like, I gotta sub this girl. I just dropped her link again. When's my dad's birthday? Is that what he's asking?
I think
same as Drew's birthday. My husband and my dad have the same birthday.
That's really neat.
So Drew and I met on Facebook. For those of you that don't know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, not like in some singles chat or anything. We literally just were two people on Facebook and met each other. And yeah. And so we met, and shortly after we met, like within the month or so, I commented on my Facebook and I'm like, I just wanted to wish the most important man in my life happy birthday today and and this and that. And then he comments and he's like, how did you know it was my birthday? And I'm like, who is this guy? Who does he think he is trying to like jump on my dad's birthday post? And I'm like, I have no idea when your birthday is. And he's like, it's today. And I thought he was like being funny, but it really was
the best pickup line ever. Yeah. That is exciting.
Little Miss Q said she just hit 800 when you hit 1,000.
Woohoo!
Oh
Yay!
She's only had our channel since like April.
That's wow.
No, not even April, I don't think. June or July, maybe.
In December, it was 1 year for me.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so cool for Miss Q.
Wow. That's
So
awesome.
I met my husband, just normal at a barn party. We couldn't
Facebook.
swipe right or anything. That wasn't a thing whenever dial up.
Farmers only in the barn.
Yeah. But I was on a date and I met my husband. And then
You were on a date with someone else? That's hilarious.
yes. And we've been married for 30 years. And if Scott is asking, yes, in a row.
He's probably laughing out loud right now.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Nice. That's killer. Okay, so let's talk about something ugly and then I'll buy someone a drink.
Okay.
Do you want to go first or do you want me to talk about ugly things first?
I'll go because I'll forget if I listen to your story.
Okay. Tell me something ugly.
Okay, so I have this full body swimsuit, like one piece cover up swimsuit, though. It's not like a scuba thing, it's a swimsuit.
Okay.
And I had it listed. Somebody gave me this really lowball offer, and they were like, I'm only 14 and I'm saving up my own babysitting money so that I can buy this. And I was like, so I looked up their ID and it said that they'd had their eBay for 20 years or something. Yeah, longer than 14 years. So I was like, you're playing me, giving me the sob story. So I just sort of left the offer.
Like the eBay's been around longer than they have.
Yeah, yes. Their eBay was longer than 14 years. Plus, at 14, you can't really anyway. So I kind of ignored the offer thinking, I'll just let it expire and not play the game. Then they messaged me again and was like, hey, I really want this and I'm saving up my money and blah, 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 giving me the sob story again. So I
was it babysitting money?
Yeah, declined the offer. So then they offered it again in like another $1.21 or something. Offered me.
Is the difference like substantial from what your list price is?
It was less than half. Okay.
Okay.
So then they declined the offer and offered a little bit more. And the whole time they're like, and then I'm going to pay on Friday. So I'm feeling very.
Sounds like Trevor's buyer.
Yeah, it sounded like. So
it's a hassle already and you haven't even made the sale yet.
So I was feeling kind of jaded about it and, just like it wasn't real and they were just faking me and they were just trying to get something for cheap. And I thought, okay, fine. I'll go ahead and accept the offer and see whether or not you even pay for it. Then they get a message that says, hey, my daughter just bought this. And I thought, okay, are you playing the story or are you not playing the story? And then they paid for it 2 days later. Now I'm going to ship it out. My ugly is that I feel bad if this really is a 14-year-old girl using her mom's eBay. I feel terrible that
it could be. My son uses my eBay. Like I'm literally logged in on his phone. He lists on my eBay, and if he buys anything, he'll be like, Mom, can I buy this? And he brings me the money and uses my eBay.
I feel bad that my thought is already that I'm just jaded and that, why are you trying to pull something over on me? And you're probably just a 14-year-old kid.
What's the item? What is the item?
It's a swimsuit. This
duh, you said that.
Yeah, but they probably just don't want to get a sunburn. And I'm being all hateful, being like,
you're so mean. Everyone just unsubscribed just now.
Yeah.
They were like, we thought she was nice.
But I just genuinely, that's why I say it's the ugly, because I feel bad that I'm the one being ugly. And they're probably just this really sweet kid that just really wants to, they work, they've got a job.
That's true. I mean, sometimes I am like, I need to give people more benefit of the doubt. Like Drew and I we were listening to someone or talking about someone's Instagram recently that was like, is this a scam? And it's like, why does our mind always jump to that? And it's like you say, you're jaded because of previous bad experiences.
Right.
And sometimes it doesn't allow us to give someone the best experience. But you know what? She's going to remember, like, not the stuff at the beginning. She's going to remember that you finally accepted the offer.
Yeah, I accepted it. She paid for it on Friday.
What made you accept it? The fact that it was so low.
Because my cost of goods is so low that if
You were like, I may as well.
yeah, I mean, I didn't have anybody else offering anything on it. So I don't know. I think that I want everyone to have a good experience. I want to believe that everybody is a good person.
Yeah.
But when you have people that, what is it that Pittsburgh Picker says, you have all this stuff in your eBay layaway program. I was like, I'm sure that this is just going to sit in the eBay layaway program until it just has to get relisted.
I shouted him out in my last video and I called it that, and people in the comments were like, eBay layaway program. They thought that was hilarious.
Yeah. When he said that the first time, I was like, yeah.
It is. And my favorite is when they don't say until after they buy it that they're not going to pay you until later. I'm like, I would be so much less irritated if you had just said, hey, do you mind if I pay you Thursday? And I would be like, sure, why not? It's not going to sell between now and Thursday to someone else. Like, yeah, sure. But the fact that you buy it and like hold it in reserve for yourself, it's the equivalent of like hiding something at a store.
Yeah.
Because you need to like come back on Friday on payday. Hey, Matthew Jones. Ford Pinto here, because I can't pronounce it without just saying Ford Pinto. A lot of the time people are trying to scam you. Yeah, that's true. I assume scams as well. Admittedly, I do think I've had people try to scam me though. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I've had people scam me before. My only international sale was an iPhone, and I sent it over there and it was fine. There was nothing wrong with the iPhone. And they were like, oh yeah, it doesn't work. So then I thought, I'm never doing an international sale ever.
Never happening. Do you do GSP now?
I do it through the, the GSP. eBay Global Shipping Program, right? So I had an Hermes scarf. It sold to the international program. And I was like, and it was fine. Everything was fine. But I just, in my mind, I'm like, oh, but it was fine.
Yeah, you got go in your mind over everything negative that could happen. Angelo is here, you guys, from Atlanta.
Ooh,
I'm super excited that he's here. Hey, you mind if you pay me yesterday? Not a layaway program. Hijacking your listings. Oh yeah, they do. Yeah. OMG, I did not realize it was Ford Pinto backwards. Well, Scott, we can't all be clever.
See, unless you said that, I had to lean way back because I didn't put my glasses on. But I didn't know that until you just said that. Even when you said Ford Pinto, I didn't see Ford Pinto.
Now everybody knows that. I always make people send stuff back. Always. Yeah, me too. My fired 2 to 3 sales were my last, I guess, or first 2 to 3 sales were scammers. Please send a gift card to my cousin I will pay you back. Shut up. That's crazy. They get people to fall for that. Send my cousin a gift card.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Scott really likes your setup.
Thank you.
Have you ever used that in a video?
No.
You should.
This is free. Right behind here is my shipping station.
Well, okay, here's the deal. I almost said you should use that in a video, but then I was kind of like, maybe there's a video I haven't seen where she did, and she could be like, Rachel, do you not watch my stuff? You're usually at your shipping desk and you're like throwing the packages and smiling about them.
So I did that and I said, hey, what do you think of my new video? Talking to my husband, and he goes, yeah, I don't like it that you throw the package every time. Okay, we get it. You threw the package.
No, I love it. It's wonderful. Matthew says may or may not have hid an item at a store to buy it later, waiting for the price to go down. Have you ever done that? You have? Like a Valentine's item and you're waiting until after Valentine's Day, you're like, I'll go back.
No, it's worse.
What was it?
So here
you hit a Bible after Easter.
Oh, when you first started to say, I thought you were going to say a body, and I was like, wait, no.
You hit a body in the paper towels at Walmart?
No, I didn't.
Fort Myers?
No. So here there's a thrift store called ARC. I am recently a new influencer for ARC. So anyway, when you go to ARC on Saturdays, it's half off. So one time I was there on a Friday night and it was late, and I was like, they're going to close in like an hour. So if I just get all of my stuff in one spot and just sort of put it in the corner, and I'll come back and get it first thing in the morning. I did that.
At the thrift store?
So I could get half off the next morning.
Did it work?
Yes, except the Diane von Furstenberg dress was not there.
Well,
Somebody
just
swiped
deviate.
it.
I mean,
Yeah.
wait a minute. They swiped that, but not all your other stuff that was probably better.
No, the Diane that
It was the
dress was
best.
nice, yeah. I mean, I'm not mad about it. I shouldn't have probably, but I did it.
So when you came in and you just grabbed that whole chunk of stuff and then you're ready to check out, they're like, wow, you shopped really fast. Did you walk around for a while so it looked like you were accumulating the items?
Well, I mean, I walked around a little bit anyway because they were bringing out new stuff. They had new carts out there, so I did, you know.
Is there anything else you'd want to confess while you're here?
Am I in confession right now? Forgive me, Father.
So speaking of dirty antics at the thrift store, yeah, DVF wrap dresses. Yeah, that is good money.
Yeah,
Was it a wrap dress?
yeah,
Wow, dang. But it was
yeah.
silky too. Um,
Pretty.
Speaking of crummy antics at thrift stores, that's my ugly this week. It wasn't something that happened to me, and I thought that was kind of a cool twist that we might start putting on this show is that I'm on Instagram every day in the reselling community. I'm gonna start pulling some of you guys things that happen to you and bringing those up as good, bad, or ugly. Hey, Annie, super glad that you're here, and she's saying hi to you also. Nikki and Gary are here also. Okay, I'm officially late. Birthday celebrations take precedence. Happy birthday to whoever's birthday it
Oh,
is. Glad to
yay.
be here now, though. So the ugly thing is, did you guys see over on Instagram where I don't even remember whose name it was now? Wait,
The
I
cootie
might have.
sweaters?
Yes, I might have screenshotted it so that because I was like, I need to remember that name because it was someone I didn't follow. No,
Yeah.
I didn't. Anyway, I saw Profit Monsters post about it first.
Mhm.
And so here's what happened if you guys aren't aware is this person found five like Kuji style or Kuji style
Mhm.
sweaters. But they weren't. They were other brands, but they were incredible like that
They
that
were fire.
3D, yes, like that 3D style knit, really colorful Cosby sweaters if you don't know what we're talking about.
Sure, exactly.
Beautiful. They put the five sweaters out there and take a picture, which I never do at the thrift store because it's so awkward. And then they're like taking pictures of the tags and taking pictures in their cards. And then an employee comes up and says, oh, I didn't mean to donate these. I didn't mean to donate these.
Yeah, no.
And proceeds to take them out of their cart. This is at Goodwill. This is not like a random, this is an internet, or, well, I guess, yeah, they're Goodwill International thrift store chain place. And they start to take the sweaters out of their cart and they're like, whoa, 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 no, 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 I'm buying these. No, you're not. And so the poster, he or she says, I want to speak to your manager. And sorry to be Karen, but I want to speak to the manager. Manager comes out, because I would have too. I'd be like, do you
Yes,
know what your employee is doing? And
right.
the manager says, yeah, she didn't mean to donate those.
See, and I know that they said that there was gonna be, like, a to be continued because I'm curious to see if anything that what happens from this, you know?
Yeah,
I
because
would just be beside myself.
like I commented on it and I'm like, how do you accidentally bring
Yeah,
five of your sweaters to work to donate? How does that they were never theirs to begin with, right? And
right.
so I'm like, how do you accidentally? And a lot of people are like, well, they saw you taking pictures of them, they knew that it was
Yeah,
something good that they shouldn't have put out. Who knows if this employee got them or if they sent them to Goodwill, shopgoodwill.com.
yeah,
But I cannot believe that. So they tagged Goodwill International. And when I commented and I said, how do you accidentally donate five of your sweaters to your work? I tagged Goodwill International. And
yeah,
I'm like, hopefully a lot of people will tag.
yeah.
Well, what Trevor just said, I heard about that. Goodwill Corporate actually reached out to them. And since it
Wow.
went reseller viral, and you know what? Since he says it went reseller viral, that's the important thing. Thrift
Yeah.
buyers Thrift buyers do not keep Goodwill afloat.
Mm,
Resellers keep Goodwill afloat.
yes.
And like resellers are kind of had it up to here with a lot of Goodwill's antics lately. And when
Yes.
something like that happens, like what would you have done if an employee came and started taking the items out of your cart and said the reason was they were theirs and they didn't mean to donate them?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not one to, like, get into fights and stuff, but I think that I would have been like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, absolutely not, these are mine." I guess maybe that's why the employee said that they were theirs, so that they wouldn't feel like they were just trying to pull them for goodwill. I don't know.
Mm.
Maybe the manager told him to go do it. Maybe that's why they
Maybe the manager wanted the sweaters, huh?
I don't know. I think
The
that's
worst, like
scammy.
I don't know if you've ever had anything like this happen, but Drew and I think Drew was with me. We were at Goodwill in Sykeston, and I found like a leather Harley style jacket or whatever, and get up there and they wouldn't sell it to me. They were like, this was mispriced. It was
No.
like a vest, and they would not sell it to me. And I was like, really? And then one time we got up there with a like a block of what we thought were VHSs. They turned out to be books, but even they thought they were VHSs. And they had a deal where it was like 5 for $1. Well, this was like a set of 5, and it had like a different price marked or something. And anyway, they wouldn't give us a discount on it. I went ahead and bought them for whatever it had marked.
Yeah.
But it was just kind of weird because what it was it said like 5 for $1, and they were only counting it as one, and because I had other ones and it wasn't adding up correctly. And
Oh.
but I think the vest that they refused to sell to me, basically saying that they mispriced it, that was the worst. Like,
Yeah,
have you
that's
had
not
anything like
okay.
that happen?
Well, I think that if you bought something at Target and it was mispriced, Target would have to give it to you at that price.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess yeah.
Hey, Sonny.
Oh my gosh, there's another fangirl moment. Ah!
Kristen's super excited to see you, and I am too. Welcome, Sonny.
I'm going to be in Vegas in 2 weeks.
That's pretty cool. Chris says I've had employees take laptops out of my cart at the Goodwill bins.
I have had people take things like other shoppers take things out of my cart at the Goodwill bins, which is why I don't post while I'm at Goodwill bins, because if they follow you, they'll just go get it out of your cart.
Shut up. That's crazy.
That happens.
The bins that you were at that weekend, my friend was there that Sunday and said there was a fight there at St. Louis. At the bougie one, the fancy one in St. Louis.
Wait, do you think that the fancy one is the one on the north side or the one on the south side?
Not the one that's not under the overpass.
Is it Bridgeton?
Something like that. It's like it's really remote. There's nothing else around it.
Yeah, there used to be an outlet mall. The St. Louis Mills used to be up there.
The stuff is like worse there than the one underneath the bridge. You always get better stuff.
I think
it's so weird.
It's
like they get their leftovers.
Yeah. So I know a lot of people that really like the one on the north side, but I like the one under the bridge.
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah. I would get your hands off my stuff. Noelle says she would have had her Instagram live or like videotaping what was going on. Yeah, that would have been an interesting encounter to catch. I would get a little excited and go nuts on them. Yeah, no, I would go ape on them.
I definitely would have my camera out and be videotaping. Absolutely.
I have mispriced a thing or two in my shop before. You know what I did when they sold? I honored the price.
Honor the price. Yeah.
But on the other hand, I have taken great shoe finds up to pay for them, and they gave me an additional discount because they thought my kid in the cart was cute.
Oh, the kid in your cart is cute, Liz.
You're partial.
I am partial.
Goodwill hires people with criminal records, which is a good thing, but it comes with baggage. But I don't know. I mean, I'll just be forward speaking here. I have a criminal record, so not everyone with a criminal record is a terrible person. You can trust me to sell you the sweaters. And I have a
all kinds of confessions going on tonight.
That is. Now people are going to be like, what the heck is Rachel's criminal record? Target nor Walmart honor their mispriced. That's true. That's true. He does bring up a good point.
You know, I've had some things that Target has honored. Now there's a store called Meijer. Do you guys have Meijer?
No, but I've heard about it. I think it's a little further north than where we are.
They never. I mean, they'll put stuff like in their ads, which is against the law, and then not give you the price for it.
Really? That's nuts. Long story short, Walmart used to have a sign that said if it rings up wrong, we'll take off an additional $3. Well, I found something on clearance. I wanted marked for $5. They rang it up for $12, and they wouldn't only sell it to me for $9. Yeah, that sounds about like my Walmart.
Yeah.
And Angelo said use an attack dog or a snake, and Trevor said he always has a snake nearby for situations like this. So there's the traveling picker, Pat Days. Hello,
Oh my
ladies.
gosh.
Saw that Instagram, Rachel out turkey hunting. Yeah, that's what I was doing, you guys. I was turkey hunting, in case you're curious.
More fangirl.
Kristen's so excited to see you guys tonight. Sunny shows up and the ladies gasp and cheer. When I show up, they were like, "You're late. We were talking about you."
You know what though? Cha-Ching, he was like one of the first people that I like met and thought, I know this guy. I was so I always fangirl whenever, you know, when you talk about him or whenever I see him on other places, I'm like, oh, that's so cool.
That's
I'm so
awesome.
excited for him. He's
I
just
love
the
it.
neatest guy.
I can't imagine Noelle saying that she dug out all of these minifigures at the bins and then someone took the thing out of her cart. I
Yeah.
might lay hands on somebody, and I don't mean a prayer. Like, if you dug all those out,
Yeah, I had a Pendleton blanket in my cart one time, and it was dug down in the side, and I had a blanket over the top of it, and it was just gone. Just
Alice in
gone.
Vintage Land is the most stand-up person I've ever met. I missold an ornament that was worth $150. It sold in 2 minutes for $15. I honored it. Merry Christmas,
Yeah.
LOL. Do you think a reseller bought it?
Ooh, maybe.
Murdering? No.
You know, sometimes I think that if I let something go too cheap, then I hope I left some meat on the bone for the next guy. I made some money. Maybe I didn't, maybe I left money on the table, but I had a vintage t-shirt one time that I found in the Phoenix bins. It was so cool. And I sold it for like $55. And I thought, hey, I paid 62 cents for it.
Yeah.
So
That's
55
kind of how I felt about that Fuji's. I was like, yeah, it's only 100 where I wanted like 149, but I paid 25 cents for it.
right. So then I had so many people that messaged me on Instagram and they were like, you should have asked me. That was a $200 shirt. You should have let it go for more. And I was like, you know what? If the next guy gets some money out of it, good for him.
Yeah, I definitely don't mind if resellers purchase from me. Like, if I can get what I want and then you get what you want too, the world is a merrier place. Jennifer, I'm glad to hear you say that your daughter seems like she is back to her normal self. That's awesome. Really super glad to hear that. That's yeah, like her daughter was in an accident. I pulled up my Instagram and see that her young daughter, she's like 9, 10 years, I think she's 10.
Oh my
And I was just like, oh my gosh, it was the first thing that popped up on Instagram. And so I know a lot of people have been worried about her.
More good vibes going your way.
I know, right? Aren't we all bad trying to stay warm in this weather? Had a World War II U.S. pilot's Russian blood is that supposed to be blood kit that sold for $250. It should have been $1,250.
Oh,
But I sent it. It was my fault. I don't know if I've ever mispriced something so badly. Have you done that?
No, I don't do anything like that. I don't know what anybody's talking about.
I just sold 2 more items from hitting the like button.
Woo!
Hey, we were talking about this guy earlier. Sorry, I'm late. 2 great channels here tonight.
See, this is another like, hey, this guy's so cool. I'm with the coolest people today.
I really, really like Adam and Sarah's live. It's a family favorite. Like, we tune in, we watch it. Even if someone else is on, we've got more than one device going so that we don't miss anything. It is one of
my headphones on, typing.
Yep.
My husband's watching movies going, are you I know. And I swear Sarah and I are related.
She's great. She's just wonderful. So we really are fans of Pittsburgh Picker here at the house. You should, sometimes they have guests on their channel. I'm just saying, Kristen.
Just saying. Maybe.
Wink. Sid made some good vibes. I'm doing horrible today. Well, we're sending you all the good vibes. We've already said you're the most stand-up and honest person I've met today.
Yeah, that's awesome.
No, I met some pretty cool people today. I talked with some cool people today. I get to do Meals on Wheels. Wait, hang on. I literally just clicked this and then clicked off of it before I read it. Trevor says, I feel like I'm the only person you're not excited to see.
I am. I'm so excited to see him. Every time he like pops up first whenever I open up my Instagram, I'm like, oh.
See you there?
Cool. I am. I'm so excited. Everybody that's here. I mean, even the people that I like, my kids and everybody. I'm so excited they're here. I'm so grateful for everybody and just having so much fun doing this.
What about my cassettes? Thrifting the Three Rivers. First of all, I'd like to know what Three Rivers. And second of all, did you not hear my good tonight was about the cassettes? I have so far sold $382 in those cassettes, of which is only 8 cassettes. So I have $8, no, $2, 8 quarters, $2 into those almost $400 in sales. So
that's just the greatest sale. I swear. Your cost of goods on this is stupid good.
I could only be less if I'd got them for free. I mean,
right.
You don't have to humor Trevor like that. A blood chit is a notice that is oh, I remember when he sold this. That is carried by the military. I think he posted about this, or someone else had posted. Usually aircraft personnel that displays messages aimed at the civilians, ask them to help the service member in case they are shot down. Wow, that is important document.
I always learn the coolest things on his stuff.
I know. He's such a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah.
He should be going against George instead of me. I'm not worthy.
Aw, you could nominate him for the next one.
Yeah. We have Three Rivers around here also. That's why I say what Three Rivers. Jennifer, thank you for dropping Sunny's link. I have sold several of them. Yeah, I'm sure I've seen one on your Instagram that you posted about.
Yeah. And I'm not knowledgeable in that kind of stuff. I'd have to look everything up and then I still wouldn't know what it is. And then I'd probably have to contact Scott and be like, hey.
He's man. Like he just finds the coolest vintage stuff. And I love it. Oh,
it makes you wonder why how do you how do you gravitate towards that stuff?
Three Rivers in Pittsburgh. And why do you say no, Scott? Is he saying no, that he shouldn't be the one to go against him? Thanks for humoring me.
I'm not humoring you. I'm grateful. He's so cool.
Kristen, you need to help me buy someone a drink.
Okay.
Okay, and you're up to 1,030 subs now.
This is so crazy.
What a cool time to be alive. I'm posting it again, you guys. If you haven't already, there's different people come in throughout the night. I don't, some people want to stay the whole 2 hours. I can't leave a chat once I'm already in it. Like Joey and Drew went on for 17 and a half hours the other night. And I was like, can't we all just go to bed? But once you're in it, you got to stay.
Yes.
And so if you've been here the whole time, you've already seen that link. But if you're new here, if you're just joining us, then the link that I just posted is a link to Kristen, a Rural Squirrel here on YouTube. She got to 1,000 subscribers tonight, guys. If everyone that subscribed today, because like I checked this morning, you were at like 950, and I was like, this is an idea.
Yeah.
This is going to happen today. So if everyone that subscribed today just watched one video, I feel like you'd almost be at your hours.
Mind blowing.
Subbed up. See, there's another one I hadn't yet. This is great. How exciting. It's fun to see someone that's like a grateful host too.
Well, yeah, fangirling. Awesome. As soon as you like put me backstage, whenever you came in and you're like, hello, I was like, she's here.
This was so funny. So I told her, I was like, we'll jump in like a little bit early because she's never used StreamYard before. This is her first time on live.
And ever.
So I pull up StreamYard early and she's already there. She's punctual. And see, you guys, great guest if you need a live guest. But she's already there, but she's in the background. She's like on her phone. And I'm like this trying to get her attention because she has her computer muted and can't hear me. I'm like, so then I start messaging her over on Instagram. Yeah, she was there. She was just in the background. Create a dummy account and put your videos on repeat. I've heard of people doing that.
So
she's super close to her hours though. She's gonna get it pretty organically. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that pro tip, the bloopers. I could do a blooper reel, I swear, every single week. I thought it was funny. And
I haven't seen this video.
It's one of my least performing videos, but
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. If you guys haven't seen the last video that I put out, again, like I said, it was a 35-minute video. And like during the premiere, people were like, I don't understand how you get so much done in a day. I'm like, I don't have a choice. But in that video, I think I watched and shouted out and called out at least 4 resellers that I had watched their videos while I was filming that video all day. I promise I go to every video that I am capable of, but there's not enough hours in the day. And I miss some people's videos. And so I've missed your blooper reel video. I need to go back.
Get it.
I need to watch it.
You are everywhere all the time. And I'll be in a chat and I'll be like,
well, I see you there too. We're both there.
I'm like, oh my gosh, there's Rachel. I feel like I should just be like, hey, Rachel, what are you doing? Let's go over here.
Yeah, we may as well just hang out together. We'll hold hands in the next chat. I'll put a hand up and you put a hand up, and then we'll know that we're holding hands. And follow each other to the next chat. But you're always the same way, trying to support people. So if I ever miss a really cool video, I want to know, because I didn't mean to miss it. Look at this. The traveling picker, Pat D's, put my order in for 1 turkey. Rachel, hold the gravy. Man, thank you so much for a super chat. You're incredible. You're awesome.
That's so nice.
I just subbed, so 1 more for her. Darn, wish I'd caught this live earlier. This is delightful. You can always go back and watch it. We would love that. People do go back and watch. So if you guys are watching on replay, I need to remember to greet everyone that's watching on replay at the beginning of the video, and I never remember to do that. If you're watching on replay and you've watched this far, you are the real MVP.
Yeah.
Look at this. You were fangirling over Sunny, and he's like, I've been subbed to Kristen. I really wanted to see her spike the volleyball and so on at the bins in her video.
You can in my last video.
Nice. I'm new here and subbed. You ladies are great, and I can't wait to binge your channels. Thank you, Liz.
Thank you.
That's sweet. That's sweet. I feel like I could host a live with you anytime, Kristen. You have a delightful personality, and you're
so fun.
Energetic, like to be on camera. You know, I don't have to pull any personality out of you. It's kind of oozing out. and you're genuinely happy to be here.
I am.
Help me buy someone a drink.
Okay, what kind of drink are we buying? Where are we going?
I don't care what they buy. I'm gonna PayPal someone $5. Whoever wins.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
So get your pen and paper. I want you to think of either the best thing that you sold recently or the best thing that you picked up recently. It can be either.
Is this the part of the show where we do that?
Yeah, okay. This is it. We're gonna buy someone a drink and make everyone happy. Sunny says smile is addictive and makes my day. And Scott said he's pretty sure he subbed you before Sunny did.
Maybe. Actually, I think that he might be my oldest Instagram friend in here for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Angelo is telling me about Angelo, I tried to fix it. Kristen was my witness.
She did.
Let me fix it. So the God, the bad, God with a double D, the bad and the ugly, it just stands. I'll try to fix it again afterwards.
That's hilarious.
Trevor, don't draw the poop, because Trevor's going to know that it's already on his mind. You can't draw that.
I will. Okay. You finish telling, and then I know what I'm going to draw. It's going to be something.
Okay, so she's drawing, you guys. I am going to, don't draw it yet. I'm going to write the word start in the chat. Okay, Kristen, you got to put this paper on top of your head and draw a picture. Watch out, your glasses are still up there. Don't go scratching them. She's going to draw a picture, you guys, of the best thing that she's is it the best thing you've sold or the best thing you found? Tell us that much.
Best thing I found.
Okay, it's the best thing she's found recently. Yes. And she's going to draw a picture of it while it's on top of her head. Go ahead and draw it.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. And then when you show it to them, I'm going to put start in the chat, okay? God with the double D sounds like an alternative band name.
Oh, wait, here. Let me try this again.
Form as content said I subbed to both of you tonight. I didn't mean to hit start yet, you guys. Don't start. I'm gonna type it again because I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to say that. We don't even have a picture yet. Welcome, Forms Content. Yeah, we're glad that you're here for sure.
Do I get to look at it first?
No, show it to him. Okay, go.
Ooh. Here, it goes.
Okay, don't give him any hints or anything. Wow, you had one job. Oh yeah, that's all I was supposed to do was hit start. So from where I said start, okay, guys, make sure you're on live. From where I said start, a hat. Oh, let me scroll back up. Oh boy. Okay. A hat,
No.
a can of cashews, keys, boot, shoes.
Yes, shoes.
That's right. That is true. They're never gonna guess the brand.
No, but you can
They
try.
won't. Sunny will, because Sunny had the same thought I did before you even started drawing.
If they guess the brand, then I'll buy them a drink too.
Oh, if you guess the brand of shoe, oh, it's right here.
Ah, well, yes, close. Yes.
Yeah, I think
we'll take it. That's close enough.
I think they tried. So tell them about these. Oh, wait, hang on. Christopher said an elephant on the beach eating a snake.
I mean, yeah, I see that. I totally see that. Sure.
Oh, that's a jawbone? A glowworm? Is it the poop?
No.
And then my husband just proceeds to say poop. So Pittsburgh Picker, I'm buying you a drink.
Okay.
I can send it to your PayPal, but I need your PayPal information, Adam. So DM me over on Instagram. And then you said that you wanted to buy, it was Helen, right?
Yeah.
Helen, will you DM your PayPal or however Venmo or something over to Kristen? She is a Rural Squirrel on Instagram. That face is the whole reason why I subscribe to your channel. Yeah. How excited you are about all your sales when you throw them. So actually, guys, I forgot to tell you, I told you about Drew and I meeting on Facebook, but when Sunny was like, it starts with a B, they were black with ripples on the openings and tan inside. Got the style completely.
Wow.
Yeah, those Chloe shoes were awesome. I'm sorry, tell them about them. I said tell them about them and then I interrupted you.
Oh, it's so I went to the St. Louis bins and was having like an average day, just, bread and butter pieces, and digging through the shoes that I had been through twice before. And all the other people at the bins had been through before. And I didn't see them the first 2 times because I was
going to put them back.
I don't know. And why would you put them back?
Maybe it was someone actually wanted them for them and they didn't bid or something.
Yeah, somebody that maybe actually wanted to wear pumps. I don't know, but they were these scrumptiously soft, beautiful black leather pumps. And I found the one. And when you're at the bins, you're like, oh, I hope I find the other one. And I was already looking for a single that I couldn't find when I found these. And I found the other one just, the next bin over. So I had a pair of $575 shoes that are currently still available on the Chloe website. Oh,
wow, it's a current style.
It's a current set. Well, it's like a staple style that they just have all the time, like a Tory Burch Riva flat. They just always have it. I'm just so excited.
Watch her face in the video. She was like double take. And I hope YouTube times you out for commenting too many times, Drew. That's what happens when I try to win the giveaway over on Joey's channel on Monday nights. It's always like, you've commented too many times. Oh, does it do that to you?
I've never had that happen. I should try.
Oh, do you enter the giveaway?
No, not always. Because yes, but
I'm not always listing. If I don't list, then I don't. But that night I had listed like 40 things that night.
Right. When I'm working and I try to keep something on all the time now, unless I'm editing videos and I can't hear myself and focus on that and then listen to everything else. Do you do that? Can you edit and listen to other people?
I did watch Baldy Pal's recent video where he's talking about the Coach shoes while I was doing some editing, but only while I'm plugging in things initially. Whenever I go to actually streamlining it and editing, no, I have to plug in my headphones and tell the kids to ignore my name for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you taught Christopher a brand.
Wow.
I've never, I have seen that brand at estate sales and never picked it up. Yes, and if you find a Chloe purse, like,
Yes.
oh, there's the money.
Right. And I put that out in the world. If you want to send me
We
one of
will
those
find
somewhere,
Chloe purses.
thrift people,
We will find them.
Yeah, but there's C with Chloe, like C with Chloe by Chloe. It's different, but it's still good.
No, I've not heard of that one. You're teaching me stuff too.
Ah,
Scott, if your chat is lagging, then press the video several times to the right, and then like hopefully it'll bring you back up to present. But you might not hear me say that for like a few minutes or something. Who are you telling good night to? Say it out loud.
I was just saying hi because I know that I know Liz is still here, and I'm so thankful that she's like hanging in with me.
Oh, if you have a wrench, it won't time you out. Oh, so he gets to do whatever he wants. It did that to you tonight in here? Wait, do you not have a wrench, Chris?
I don't understand how you get a wrench.
The host has to give you one. But hang on,
I thought it was something that you earned by like.
Yes, you share enough of my content and tell enough people how much you love me, and then you win my affection that way.
That's cool. That's good.
But Chris is like a really good moderator in the real world, and he's somebody that I would want to have a wrench on my channel. And now that I'm embarrassed, hang on, add moderator. Not everybody wants to be a moderator, and there's really no reason on my channel to have a wrench other than if you'd like to help out moderating. But Chris is like pretty essential, moderate. If you don't mind, Chris, I just gave you a wrench.
That's neat. So, I had one show up in one place that I went and I was like, wait, did I play the game the right way? I thought maybe I leveled up or something. I didn't know. I don't know how I got this.
Whose chat? Now, different channels, like it means something different to them. I've been in some channels, they might have one person and that is their moderator, period. And then other channels give a wrench to everyone that comes in so that they can share their channel.
It was probably a participation trophy. I'm not sure, but it was Tam and Bell in the UK.
Oh, okay. Awesome. That's awesome. I find some pretty good ones that day. Plumber's Creed. Sewage runs downhill and don't chew your fingernails. Ew. Oh. He's definitely wrench worthy. Jennifer is too. If Jennifer doesn't have a wrench on your channel, then you're not, you got to go to the tool store or something. Maybe you must be out of wrenches if Jennifer doesn't have one here. Yeah, you should definitely be sure. Just people that would look out for you. I've only had a few. Most of the time, if people come in here and they're bots, it's just random. They're not links because they can't post links, but it's stuff that they're trying to get. But it's pretty important to have some decent moderators because like I had one night somebody posting like hate messages. I mean, like violent hate messages.
Are you serious?
And like Jennifer immediately deleted those before I could even get to it. My husband's a mod for the same reason my parents are. Yeah. But then also, so Cajun Roots Reseller clicked on a message, I think, or maybe someone said he didn't even click on it. Anyway, they had I'm assuming it was a pornographic photo, but they haven't really been detailed about what Kristen, they took his channel down. Wow. He had a monetized channel and lost his channel over that picture being in his video.
Because somebody else put it in there.
I don't understand it either, but he had to start over. Blocking Chris before he gets in. Noelle says, I'm just saying I was Rachel's first mod. Gonna start booting people now. Infinite cosmic power.
So it's like you're a bouncer.
Yeah. You can time people out or block their messages or you just make her feel bad like she did for me. Yes. Yeah, see, it means different things to different people. I was in Adam's chat and just made him feel bad because I think I was the only gray person in the chat, though.
I don't have a wrench in his channel.
Okay, I wasn't the only gray person.
Now I'm feeling left out.
See, like Noelle, she gives everyone a wrench so that they can share links and stuff in her live. So
Oh, okay. I did hear somebody say that you could only share links if you did you just tell me that and I'm making
Yes,
it up?
I did. You were asking why you couldn't share a link somewhere, and I was like,
Okay,
you have to
okay,
have
okay.
a wrench. Yeah. I block and kick out without a wrench if I come across them on anyone's channel. Well, a bouncer with a wrench. That's true. Oh, wait a minute. Adam doesn't have a wrench, and I'm pretty sure I have one on his channel. Oh boy, now everyone's got a wrench. Whose channel was I on the other day? See, this is an example of guilting someone into giving you a wrench. I'm kidding. Adam, see, now a lot of people will also be like, if I don't actually know you, then no.
Well, sure. I mean,
You are giving people permission to delete comments on your channel.
yeah. I mean, I would think that you would want it to be somebody that you value and
At
trust.
least have regular
Express
conversations with.
interest.
And
Yeah.
you know what? Adam Baldy Pal is my actual editor for my social media. So
Oh.
remember he
Girl,
said,
you got an editor?
yeah, he tells me
I
why
do
I
too.
misspell stuff. Oh, you got no what does he say? You got no shame on this one. And Sonny says he's already a tool. Poor Sonny. Super chats for wrenches. We'll just auction off wrenches right here.
I
Rachel
see what
should
you
be
did there,
selling.
Sonny. I see what you did there. You do have all the power. That's cool.
Yeah, wrenches are important things. So if you get one or if you give one, just remember it's important. I mean, I've been in some and like it means something to them. So then you're kind of like, oh crap, when I go to a premiere, I better be ready to delete stuff because they need
Yeah.
somebody to. So
Well, when I got that first time that ever happened, this message popped up and they're like, "You're a moderator." And I was like, "Wait, I feel like I need to be like signing an oath," or it felt like a big responsibility.
it depends on whose channel it is. On some it's
We all had
more than others. Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe they're not looking for you because some people don't want you to delete the comments. And if everyone has one, they might not. But I'm like so reliant on people to help me do that. Some nights especially.
Well, especially, I mean, I don't, like I said, I don't know how you can read and talk at the same time. You need a hammer.
I need a hammer. This wrench isn't doing enough for me now. What $1 million sold? I'm trying to buy a car over here.
So Drew needs a fish tape.
Oh, he does have some fish tape. That you knew that was an electrical tool. Look at you being all electrical and fancy and stuff.
My son-in-law is an electrician, and so he has one of my grandbabies, and he gave him one of his fish tapes. So he's like 2, and he's talking about his fish tape, and it's so sweet to hear a 2-year-old talk about fish tape and knows how to use it.
That's adorable. That's really sweet. So I'm waiting for a battle axe. Drew needs a double wrench with a blowtorch. The trolls have been so bad. So it's nice to have some good mods. Yeah, that's true. Scott said no one has a wrench on his channel because he's never done a live. You can wrench people from the comment section in videos too, Scott. I'm pretty sure unless they took that infinite cosmic power away. Itty bitty living space. So Kristen, now that everyone's subscribed to you, when's your next video coming out? Do you know?
Okay, so I have a new series that I've been doing on Sundays, and it's a what sold video.
Perfect. So guys, if you already subscribed, then be sure to hit on the bell notifications and you'll see her pop up and you'll be like, oh yeah, I know that girl. That was that girl that was smiled the whole time and was so excited to see me in the chat. And
So they come out on Wednesday nights and Sunday mornings. And I don't do a live chat either.
So church days is when you post. That's a good way for me to remember it. She's posting on church days, y'all.
Yeah.
All I saw was Drew and strippers, and I was like, "What?" And was trying to read this. Drew should have a wire stripper symbol.
Oh yes, that's right. Exactly.
Oh, that's what Adam has paid for his wrench. Let everyone know. I've had a blast tonight. I had never come across Kristen's channel after this live. I can't wait to watch.
Thank you guys so much.
Like I think I just added Rachel as a mod. I'm so excited to hear that because I enjoy your channel and I enjoy following you on Instagram. But to get to expose people to somebody that they might not have been aware about, like that's the most fun.
Yeah, I think that you do that for a lot of people, and I think that that is so gracious and cool of you that you do like, Tracy, 1997 Ventures.
Mhm.
I think that that's amazing that you are lifting people up,
That's
no
cool.
matter where they are in their reselling career, their YouTube career, whatever you're doing. And I think that's so noble of you.
There's so many people that don't even like, I had Cape Cod, Resellers on. He didn't even have a YouTube channel, but I'm like, there's some people that have such
Yes.
incredible reseller knowledge, and we don't get it because it's not out there on social media all the
Yeah.
time, and oh man, there's some really good. I have, the Hoogs are gonna be on here next Friday.
That's so neat.
Um,
That's the people that you get to talk to. It's just nuts to me.
I'm so excited about that. I know I feel like since I can't meet all you guys in real life, I can at least meet you on here until,
Yeah.
we can meet up. And then Joey Bada Bing is coming on the week after that.
Oh, he's
I
so cool.
know. I know. I'm excited about that. He was excited that you were gonna be on tonight.
Oh,
Um, and then, so I want to get Yard Sales and Dreams Danielle on. I think that would be a lot of fun for sure. And I have a list of people, and I'm not running out of people to ask to be on the live because I'm like, oh yeah, so and so. And I'm just genuinely
yeah.
picking people that like I like their content and I like their personality. And I Boldly Gross says I found Rachel through Dom's live Pittsburgh Picker through Rachel's lives. And so
Yep.
it's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, you go
That's
down this like
awesome.
reseller rabbit hole, and it's just so much fun. It's so much fun. Drew and Joey, I found them accidentally. They came up as a podcast that I'd never seen before, and then so I just left it on and was like working and taking pictures and stuff. Then they said something about my name, and I literally hit the floor, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm on their that's
They
great."
know my name?
I went back and listened to
That's
it like 3 times, and you know why they were talking about me?
why?
Because I was totally being goofy and fangirling because so Harry Tornado followed me on Instagram, and I like came out of the chair when it happened.
Nice.
So I posted it on my Instagram, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I literally just fell out of my chair." So then they were laughing about how I was being goofy.
Oh.
And I was like, "That is the coolest thing in the whole world. I don't even care that it's like I'm being weird."
And Josh really doesn't follow like a ton of people. He likes your content, I'm sure.
I and no words.
That's
All of them.
awesome.
And then so then I just I couldn't believe it that they were
And you're like, now they're talking about me? Like,
I
could this day get
know.
any better?
So
That's
it
so
wasn't
cool.
until like that point that I was just putting stuff out there for fun and seeing what happened and on Instagram and it just has been fun. But then whenever I thought I might be on a radar. I wonder what would happen if I like actually interacted with people, if something would happen. And it's been so much more fun, and I feel like I've gotten so much more out of it because I get
Mm.
to meet people and talk to people that are so excited about doing what we do, like
It's
me.
like you have coworkers all of a sudden.
Yeah, and then
And, like, I think, and you and I were talking about, like, when people watch the chat, but they don't comment,
yeah.
I can't imagine not commenting. I want
Mhm.
everyone like, there's 64 people right now, and there's a handful of folks that are commenting, but I want everyone to comment, and Kristen said initially that she was like, "Well, they don't know me, should I comment?" And she said,
Mm,
"I wish I'd commented sooner," because, like, when you
yeah,
start commenting and then, like, whoever's hosting the live or, it's their channel, they're calling you out and calling you by name, and you
yeah.
develop a relationship, you learn that we're all just people.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you feel like you might like kind of be friends with them. I think
Like, yeah.
it's mind-blowing to me that I was like, "Hey, do you want to do a plank challenge?" And by the end of the month I was like, "I think I kind of really like this girl. I think we could be friends."
So we didn't tell them about our plank challenge. So
Oh,
Kristen
okay.
messaged me. Was that at the beginning of January?
January 1st.
Okay. I had said something. Oh yeah, I posted something about there's a lot of people that are going to be like, "Oh my gosh, your New Year's resolution is to lose weight. You're such a loser." And I don't care
Yeah.
what your reason for getting healthy is. I don't care if it's because
Yes.
it's January 17th. Go you. I'm excited for you. And so
Yes.
Kristen was like, "Well, I'm doing a plank challenge. Do you want to do that?" And I was like, "I hate those types of challenges." And I was like, "Yes, I do."
I know, and when you
And
said that, I was like, "Oh, oh, this is great. Somebody is gonna actually hold me accountable to make sure that I actually do this."
it was the worst. We started out the first day was like a 20-second plank. So we're like on
Yeah,
our forearms looking like the Sphinx statue, but with your feet out, and you gotta have your back
yes,
straight and you don't want to be like this
right.
downward facing dog. 20 seconds, no big deal. And I'm like,
Yeah.
why do we even do it? 40, 30 seconds, 40 seconds. It goes up to 60 seconds, and I'm like, this is hard.
And I'm like shaking.
Yes. And I'm like, I gotta distract myself or something. So then we'd start sending each other stupid videos while we're planking or like a voice message or something. And then we get to like 80 seconds, 90 seconds. After
Sure.
90 seconds, I wasn't able to continue doing them without like dropping to my knees for a second and then popping back up.
Right, the first one for sure, I was like that, but the second time, I really did, like, put on content. I put on a YouTube so that I would at least not touch the ground, because if there was somebody sitting right next to me, I would be like, "We got this, we can do this," but if it's just me, I'm hitting the
That's
floor.
true. That's true. Yeah. It was a lot of it was difficult for sure.
Well, yeah. Then when
But
that
by the end of it, we were like
210,
200 with 210
210.
seconds. I don't think anyone is supposed to plank for 210 seconds. I've had
Oh,
babies, you've had babies. I think our abs would rip apart.
well, they felt like it. Oh my gosh, but then the last one was till failure. I
Mhm.
skipped that one. I didn't do that one
Yeah.
because I thought,
No. I mean, I was already failing at 90, like at 120. I can't plank for 2 minutes straight. And guys, I'm working out 6 days a week. I do like plank press ups where you're like on here and then you're down and then I do
"Oh,
like the plank jacks where you're like doing jacks with your feet. I do a lot of planks. I could not do this plank for 2 minutes
yeah."
straight.
Well, the reason that I thought I'm gonna do this plank challenge was because have you seen the TikTok where they do you know, and then they go down and they crisscross and it
I
was like
think
a viral thing and everybody was doing it. I was like, "I can
okay.
do that." So I started to like, "I can do that." I can't do that.
Are you on TikTok?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm not on TikTok. I was
I'm on
considering
TikTok
it.
more than I'm just, like, on TikTok.
I was considering it, but somebody talked me out of it, and I'm kinda glad that they did, to be honest with you.
Well, I
Um,
think if you already are doing reels and shorts, can't you just take the same stuff and put it on there?
that was the point, but Kristen, I don't think TikTok's like, I don't think I'm cut out for TikTok. I think when people send me TikToks and, like, the next video pops up, I'm almost always offended, and I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah,
I can't believe that they said that word," or like,
yeah,
my life's a little censored for what I feel like TikTok is, so I don't think I'm the
yeah,
target audience for TikTok.
yeah, I mean, I understand that. I think a lot of people are kind of that way, and especially if you've got littles in the house. I don't. It's me and the dog all day long, and until my
Yeah.
husband gets home. My kids they have their own homes, and they have
I've
their
had people
own.
send me stuff, and the next video that pops up, it drops like an F-bomb or something, and my son is sitting there,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'm never clicking on another TikTok link, so I probably shouldn't go over there. It's not,
No, I
it's
get
just
you.
not for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
No,
like you say, the situation's different because you can ignore that and be like, "Oh, I can't believe I had to hear that," but I
yes.
can't, like, erase that out of his ears,
Yeah.
and like, that's another reason I'm always talking about liking, Adam and Sarah Pittsburgh Picker so much because I can watch that
Yes.
on the TV, and I know that they're not gonna say anything offensive, and my son can be right there.
And still have a super engaging chat without having to be all, like, gross or dumb or weird or vulgar.
Yeah, Trevor said, he is a 2 by 4 that's been planking for, like, a decade, and
Yeah.
Nikki and Gary said they can't plank, but the boulder is the best. He could do that for hours.
I can drive to Boulder. That's fine.
Is Lindsay really planking right now? I want to see Lindsay do 120 seconds is where
No,
I
no, no,
quit.
not planking, plablunk.
She's looking right now.
Yeah.
I don't do reels or shorts. I don't have TikTok. TikTok is trash. I do no reselling videos. Try to do humor. What's going
The
on,
only
Ty?
thing I've ever done with it, I mean, the kids send them to me all the time. well, my youngest one, but if I have a Reels, I just pop it over there. It was just, easy.
I only have TikTok to like my daughter's videos. That is so sweet. And Lindsay's been planking for 75 seconds so far. Tell her to pull her knees up. She's not allowed to be on her knees. I hope she heard that and laughed and fell. I'm just kidding.
Well, after we did it, I realized that it was much easier to do it like with your arms fully extended. Like when we did that 2 minutes and 10 seconds, fully extended, shoes on, and have your ankles not touching, just slightly apart.
Was that's what I was I think you did message me that, but I still tried to stay on my forearms, but you're right.
Forearms first.
Yeah.
But definitely with shoes on.
I have the same issue with a lot of Instagram stories. If my sound is on, I can't mute it fast enough. Yeah, and music. I'm like, I don't understand why some of the music is not offensive to other people. 120 seconds and stop. That was from not building for a month.
That's great. Very impressive.
Noelle just made a sale of Lego that she bought on her LA trip. Noelle, I saw your message a while ago, but we were in the middle of some conversation. You pick out a March Friday and tell me when you want to be on this channel on a March Friday live.
That'll be cool.
We'll make it happen.
She made it because she hit the like.
See, that's it. They just gotta hit the like. I only watch small-time vocalist musicians, but yeah, it's pretty easy for their algorithm to bring you to some weird corners of the internet. That's true. See, that's why I don't let my 15-year-old even have Instagram, because I'm like, I'm not looking for some of the stuff that comes across my explore page. I'm not looking for half-naked women. So it's not that you go searching for this stuff. And again, like he can't unsee that kind of stuff. So I just don't let my kids have social media.
No, I understand that. When, Facebook was new-ish when my kids were, so the deal was that if they wanted one, we had to have access to all of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I am. If I pick up your phone and you go nuts that I picked it up, you're probably not getting it back.
Nope.
Rachel, some super bomb person just made an awesome post on IG about you two girls. I bet it's a pretty post too, and I bet there's motion in the picture.
Another cool girl.
Well, Kristen, tell us what else outside of your Sunday night or your Sunday solds, what sold videos. Do you have anything else coming up that that we should know about, or anything maybe that you're looking forward to this year? Any big goals or something to end our live? Held you way long, but to end our live on a big bang and a super positive note, because I can tell, like me, you want to end this on a positive note.
So I've been doing my Wednesday videos and I talk about the different bins locations that I've been to. So last year we went to 17 different bins locations.
That's crazy.
And we travel in our little travel trailer, a little camper. And I think this year I want to, of course, try to get a whole bunch more different bins locations so you can see what other bins look like and what to expect when you get there. But I think I want to bring more of the travel part of it in there and,
that's cool.
Yeah. Like actually see what Vegas is like. And I mean, like you couldn't Google that anyway, but I mean, my experience of it and what we were going to do and how we're going to spend our time there in addition to going to the bins and what we're going to find.
That's really cool. Yeah. I have been putting more of a vlog spin on a lot of my videos recently. And I know a lot of people are like, don't do that. And I don't want to do YouTube if I can't make videos that I'm interested in. I don't post yard sale videos, and some people are wildly successful at that, but I don't watch that type of content. So I wouldn't want to, like, it wouldn't be fun for me to make. I think they're phenomenal videos and people learn so much from them, and they obviously have the biggest audience. So like, if that's what you're putting out and you love it, I think you are on the right track. But I want to do like vlog style content. So like I would have to speak to your travel content, like put out the video that you want to make, and people that like to watch that are going to find your channel.
I think just like with reselling and what it is that you like to sell, you pick up what you pick up and you sell what you like. That makes you happy.
Yes.
The same thing needs to happen whenever you're talking about whether you're vlogging or traveling or, looking for bargains, no matter what it is that you do. If you're working at a mortgage company in a cubicle, I want you to like what you're doing. And it's, you need to have fun with whatever it is that you're doing.
Yeah, Noelle says I'm vlogging my house remodel. Yeah, she's got like the Sears house remodel, and I'm like, that's
Oh,
awesome. I love
those
that
are cool.
she's vlogging about doing that. So,
Mhm.
and it's funny because I don't find that people don't like the vlogs. I
Oh,
feel
I
like
think
those are
yours are cool. I think it's so honest and personable
Mhm.
and
Yeah. I
genuine.
try to include whatever thing actually happened in the day and really take
Yeah,
people along on my day and, whatever I'm thinking about. And so, yeah, that's cool. I think that that is a beautiful and wonderful idea, Kristen, and I'm here for that because a lot of us resellers kind of want to escape sometimes and watch something
yeah.
other than reselling content too. And so if you have something else as a background in there, then it gives me even more reason to be like, she put out a new video. I'm so excited about this.
I think a lot of people want to be able to get out there and travel and go do things. I'm so grateful that my husband's like, "Hey, this place looks interesting. Let's go to Wyoming for the weekend." Okay. So we just hop in the car and go. And because of this job, the things that we do, we get to go do that. I don't have to be back here on Monday at 8 o'clock to clock in because I might make a sale while we're, looking at a waterfall.
Yeah. See, like Noelle says, I love it when you have the boys in your videos, Rachel. And I think a lot of people like that's how
Yeah.
everyone's gotten to know Drew is him being in my videos and in the chats. And they love when he's in a video. And he's not a reseller. That's not reseller content. This is my funny hubby and us
Yeah.
acting goofy at Taco Bell together.
But it's so sweet and relatable. And
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
great. I love it
I
that
think
he's
so.
in there and he's supportive and fun.
See, Elizabeth says people love to watch your personality shining in any video.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wyoming. I guess you're just south of Wyoming, right?
Yeah. I
Big
really are.
sky, right? Really big skies?
Yeah. Yeah.
We do wish that melody would be in more of your videos, Scott. So,
Yeah.
freeing to be able to say that I don't have to punch in. Yep. I think that's a good comment to leave our video on tonight. We so appreciate you guys being here tonight. Kristen, do you know my catchphrase well enough to tell them what the catchphrase is?
Treat your business like your business.
Bye, guys.